Hello and welcome to the Everwind Chronicles. I'm your surprise, not Doug, for the second time in a row. And we are continuing the story of the search for Stoic. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you guys have as much fun with this as we have. On the last episode, the party member found out that Stoic had been abducted. But before he was able to knock an item loose from his captor, which enabled the party to travel to the Feywild. Unfortunately, upon arriving there, it seems that they might have aged a little more than they anticipated, and it's about 10 to 15 years in the future because it's Feywild and time is wibbly wobbly. They then began their search by heading to a giant magic tower, ran into a couple obstacles, but solved their puzzles and made it up to the second floor, where they came face to face with a Eldrin, winter Eldrin, who I guess was a little too creepy for some members and was suddenly attacked by Asura. If you'd like a more in-depth recap, please watch last week's episode. And so that is where we will pick things up. I can see.
All right.
Ooh!
Roll for initiative? Or did
Not
that
yet.
happen already?
That has not happened yet, but that is where we will start.
Whoa!
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Roll an initiative. Wow, I like digital dice a lot better, guys.
A little more.
A
little more fair to you.
Blasphemy.
I would say
dice.
20.
Digital
I'd
dice.
say 20.
Oh,
I
wait.
got 20.
No,
But with
blasphemy.
your all's rolls, so who's over 25? What do you got, Tara?
25.
He said over 25, Tara. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Over 20.
23.
Over 15.
18.
Over 10.
I got 14.
Working with a big old 7.
Yeah, the fast monk.
I'm never going to get to go. Yay!
Fast but patient.
The patient monk.
That's the big.
That's it.
That's exactly
The
what
turtle. The turtle one.
it is. Look, he's 15 years older. His body hurts a little bit more. He hasn't
Yeah.
fully realized
Yeah.
how.
Yeah.
I forgot that I have to roll initiative as well.
Yep. You got 3
So-
baddies to deal with.
Yes. And initiative is just Dex modifier, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Yep.
It's funny, on the D&D Beyond page, I always look at my dex modifier to add in for my initiative. There's one that's like specifically for initiative right next to
It's already ready to go.
I
Yeah.
never look at that.
Oh, I do. That's all I
That's
look
all.
at.
Yeah.
All right. So you find yourselves, just as a recap, in this small room, which is half the circle where you guys solved the puzzle on the other side. And it is extremely, extremely cold in here. And it seems to be emanating from the blue fire in the fireplace. The winter Eldrin that was beginning to talk to you tried to be struck by Asura, and he quickly face-stepped about 30 feet away. And so that's where we're going to pick things up with Tara.
Okay, so my shadow dog immediately lunges for the guy that we were talking to. Let me pull his stats back up because I know that he has special stats. And while I'm doing that, I twin spell Shadow Blade, so now I have 2 Shadow Blades in my hand. because I just you just see like literally she like grabs Shadow behind her and like pulls forward, and these two blades literally like seem to like apparate out of the shadows while the dog lunges.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to find him. There's so many stats. I have so many things. Where is he? He is my hound.
His name is Esmer, by the way.
My dog's name is Esmer?
No, the elf. If you guys would have taken the time to find his name.
Oh, sure, yeah. I don't care.
Don't learn names.
Don't ask.
I don't
Realize.
care about him. All right.
You realize that he has a name tag.
Yeah. Hello, my name is.
My name is
That is going
Esmer.
to be an bite attack. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
On him?
Yeah.
On Esmer?
Yes. My dog attacks on a 13.
That is not it.
Okay. Well, he's there growling, being all scary because he's a dog. I take both of my blades and for my bonus action, I am going to See, suddenly I don't remember all the things I can normally do in combat. Whatever it is that makes me unable to avoid one of these dogs. Disengage. I disengage from one of these dogs. I know the other dog is going to attack me, but I'm heading right for his master.
Okay. So you're going to move this way and get an opportunity attack from the wolf. So that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And he goes for the bite. This was 4. So many dice. Yeah, that. So he does 7 points of damage.
Okay. And then I, with both of my blades, go and attack the dude.
Right.
And because he hasn't gone yet, I roll with advantage for assassinate. That is going to be an 18 plus whatever that spell modifier is. That is going to be 18 plus nothing. I don't add any modifier to that one, so it's just going to be an 18 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh no!
Your blade gently brushes off the side.
That was an 18.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, well, I get 2 attacks as I twin the spells. Natural 20! What?
That hits.
Okay, great. Then that is going to be sneak attack damage, which is 46 now. I think that's what my sneak attack is. And that's going to be 2d8 psychic damage.
So how many total?
That's going to be, I'm going to have 2d8s and 4d6s that I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to be doubling everything. But I don't have an adder to that. I'm just double checking to make sure that my sneak attack is currently 4d6, which I think is what it is. Yep, 46. Okay, so this is rolling everything and then doubling it. But I'm going to start with the psychic damage because I don't know if the sneak attack counts as psychic damage or not. I think it's just additional damage. It's 15, 14. So that's going to be 28 damage just for the initial psychic damage, plus 10, 12, 16, 16, 12, 32 additional damage, which I think is still going to be psychic because it's my sneak attack damage. Because it's just the damage type of whatever I hit. So that's going to be 32 plus 8 and 6, 15, 14, plus 28.
So 28 and 32. So 60.
Yeah, of psychic damage.
Okay. So as you swing your shadow blade, it almost passes through him. But you see no blood, but you suddenly see him coil back in extreme pain, grasping at his head.
It's definitely like the Dune, like the box, like it's like that, like pain just like growing in his mind as like it just like that like something out of shadow just like cuts through his soul. And then I come back with both of my shadow blades in my hand, and my dog is like literally right between my legs, ready to attack again. And I'm just like, shadow is just like like literally like smoke coming off of me.
Oh wow!
I love her so much.
Doug, you're next. Jeb, you're on deck.
Okay. So. Oh, and don't forget there's darkness happening here.
No, I dropped darkness to do shadow blades. They're both concentration spells. I didn't realize that until I cast shadow blade, and I was like, "Oh, darkness would have instantly dropped."
Okay.
Yep.
So, what I'm gonna do? Sure, I have 55. Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do is I want to run up behind the guy and basically up on the wall, because vampires have spider climb. So I'm gonna stand on the wall and attack him.
All right, you're now standing on the wall, Matrix style.
Yeah.
Person just like
Yeah, just
Okay. So that's a 30 to hit.
oh my god.
That's 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll do a flurry of blows.
Just back of his head. Dunk, dunk, dunk,
dunk. So 2 unarmed attacks here. The first one is let's say 21 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second one is 26 to hit.
Also hits.
Okay, so so that's 20. 27 damage on the first one.
Ouch.
What?
Jesus.
Dude, like,
Unarmed strikes.
it's one of her items gives her plus 2d10 for every unarmed strike. So,
Good lord.
and then 12, 19 on the second one.
Okay. Does she wink at Valen? And she just pummels the crap out of this guy.
Aren't you going to join the fun?
Oh,
Maybe eventually.
okay. That's your action, and then flurry of blows is bonus action and movement. So is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
So you have pummeled him, and his head, what felt like extreme agony before, is now doubled as he received 2 blows to the back of it. He is hurting. He's hurting bad. Jeb, it is your turn.
All right, so he's hurting pretty bad. Yeah, let me see how far away I am. Can I get there? Oops, that's the right one I want. This one? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna run up. Gonna pull up to Esmer and pull out my sword. Trying to think, should I cast a spell on it? Nah, no spell. I'm just gonna pull out my sword in one hand. Take a swing for 27.
That also hits.
Okay. That damage will be. Oops, let me clear. That damage will be 11.
Okay.
So one swing, whooshing, and then coming for the return swing. I think also 27. Yeah, 27 again.
Also hits.
So swing. And that damage will not be as great. That's 2 plus 6, 8 damage.
Okay.
Swing, swing. Esmer's still up.
Yep.
So and then after that one, I reach behind my back, pull out a dagger, and just like come in and like, jab right in the heart.
Just give him in the heart.
Just stab him.
For 20.
That also hits.
That damage is a d4. That damage is 5.
Okay. He is hurting and suddenly realized that he allowed himself to get surrounded and is a little panicked, but he is still on his feet.
Okay. And yeah, I will. Chess, I don't think she can move if I don't tell her, so she will stay put, and I'll just like kind of lock eyes with Esmer, like kind of like dig in that knife.
Okay. All right. So after your extreme attacks against him, it is now the wolf's turn.
Mhm.
And the wolf is going to move here, seeing you attack its master.
Who's it going after? Well, I think you moved Val instead of me.
I did. Thank you. Sorry. Both are just so
Val can
manly
take
with
my
those
head if
beards.
you
It's hard to tell the difference. And this is where you wanted to be on this side or on the other side?
Yes. I mean, if I can't get there by movement wise, then, but yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, you were good on movement.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find out from the mouth. Because I think from here, he should be able to get at least, yeah. So he'll be able to get both of you. So the wolf is going to sit and start to growl and then release this giant breath of frost in a 15-foot cone at Asura and Bear.
Huh.
So both of you, please make a, what kind of save? Dex save.
Evasion. So I already am going to only take half, regardless if I succeed or fail.
Okay.
I'll roll anyway. What kind of save? I'm sorry?
Do you want to know what my dex save was?
Dex save.
Do you want to
Yeah,
know?
what was your dex save?
1, 6, 2, 23, 24, 25.
25.
So
okay.
I'll take no damage if that's a success.
Well, if you take a quarter damage because it has to have.
Has to have.
I thought evasion was if I succeeded, I took no damage.
Evasion. That is evasion.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought he said that you already take half with evasion.
Well, evasion, regardless so evasion already cut me down to half if I failed. But if I succeed, I think it's no damage.
Yep.
Okay. Then no damage. Bear, what did you roll?
So I rolled a 15, but as a Goliath, I have resistance against cold damage, whatever that means. I don't know.
Means half of that
Yeah.
damage.
So she gets done. You have the half damage.
So
And
you
so
take
the
quarter
damage is
damage.
18.
Quarter damage.
Yeah, so so it's 18, 9, so 4 points of frost damage.
I just like bundle up a little bit more.
Yeah.
You literally just watch me just like shoot.
Shake it off. And that ends his turn.
Nice.
And that brings us to Chris.
All right. So I walk up and pull out of the bag of holding a small tin cup. I spin my fingers a couple times. I go, I believe you said you wanted to collect me, yeah. I don't know what other way to take care of you in a more dignified manner than killing you with this little cup, yeah? And as I do that, I disappear and I hit the first wolf. And the first wolf is
The one that already attacked?
yeah, the one to the far right.
Okay.
And I hit it for
Spells this?
18. It's Steel Wind Strike.
So that hits. So you disappear and hit. It's a ranged attack, I'm guessing, or a spell attack?
Nope, I am melee. I almost like blink to him. And
Okay,
like,
so you did move towards him. Okay.
yeah, I move as fast as the wind
Okay.
as of right now.
And you rolled a 19, you said?
I rolled an 18. Is that
An
it?
18, that hits.
All right, and he takes with the cup.
You hit him with the cup.
I hit him with the cup, and I hit him for 26 force damage.
Okay.
And then I immediately disappear and go to the next wolf and hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And that is for 24. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Sorry if I'm breaking up a little bit. Looks like my internet's having issues. And that one's for 39 force damage.
Okay.
And then I blink one more time to the right-hand side of Esmer. So, yep, right there, perfect.
Okay.
And this one will be for... That is a natural 20.
That hits.
It's 34.
68.
So it's 12 d10s.
What?
It's 12 d10s. So that will be for 64 force damage. With the cup.
That doubled or pre-doubled?
That doubled it. It automatically gave me another 6 dice. According to
Steel Wind Strike is dope too.
it's a dope spell.
Yeah.
So is that 64 doubled?
No. It's just 64.
Okay.
That was totaled.
I got to roll 12 d10s because it was a natural 20.
Jeez.
So after you pulled out your cup, you jingle it a little bit and disappear, and suddenly you just see the wolf get smashed back and almost knocked off its feet as it takes a lot of damage. And before it can realize what had hit it, you'd already disappeared and moved to the next one to strike it as well. But for fear of hitting your friends, when you force jumped to take out Esmer, you actually went up and came down. And you came down with a tremendous force that basically just flattened him out, and he's dead.
And I'm like, I shake off the cup. It's like all this blood on it. I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. So uncivilized. And I put it back in.
You have force flattened Esmer.
Force flattened Esmer.
You're going to have to teach me that one.
Yes. I'd say I'd like to show you how, but I don't even remember how I got to know this spell. It's crazy.
Now, do you pop back to your original location, or do you stay there?
No, if he were to be still alive, I get to be in an unoccupied space 5 feet from him.
Okay, yeah, no, he's down. So next, the layer action still happens. So after he goes down, you guys still feel the cold emitting from this fireplace, and I need each of you to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay. Is this a magical effect, by the way?
It is.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the fire is magical, but the effect is cold. It's really, really cold, and you guys have been in there long enough.
Okay.
Oh wait, do we get your aura?
Oh yes, you do. Thank you. So everybody but Valen, I believe.
That's
What
plus
does,
3.
what does that do again?
+3 to your any saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, that's awful.
Dice.
+3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This cat's just eating a plant behind me right now.
So what's everybody got? If
17.
that's a pass,
19.
I still got a 17.
pass and pass.
21.
19.
Doug as well.
21.
21. Yeah. So everybody gets over 15. Everybody passes. So you each take half damage from 8, 7, 15. So 20 points of cold damage. So that would be half to 10. And Bear, I assume that's half for you.
Right.
To 5.
That's right.
Yeah, for me too.
On cold damage? Okay.
She can't
Vampire.
feel it.
Yeah.
That happens.
Cold never bothered her anyway.
That's right.
Oh. All right. We are now on to Larry, Mr. Valen.
Oh, yeah, there's still a wolf in there, in there.
And two. I
There's
guess there's two
still,
wolves, right?
both wolves are up.
Yeah.
Wow, they're both up? Wow.
Did the wolves get moved at all by this, or they just got force damage?
They just got force damage, unless the spell says so. Wasn't sure.
It just says force damage, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit. I'm going to do a couple of unarmed strikes. We're going to start with the one right here. I'll take a strike at him.
Okay.
That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Thank God for a high modifier. So that is 1d8 plus 2d10. Because I've got the gloves of soul catching, so I am going to rock them. That was a really good roll. So that's 17, 21, 25 points of damage.
You begin to pummel the wolf. He is hurting. He's up, but he's hurting.
Okay, so he's still up.
He is still up.
All right, so attack him again. Unarmed strike. That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6. Oh no. Choosing a dog on this one. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that is a 6. So 12 and 17, 21 points of damage.
He is still up. Barely.
Still up.
These
Okay.
are sturdy
These are
boys.
beefy wolves, yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
They're 75 health points each.
Oh my god.
And that's non-boosted. That's just they're winter wolves.
Yeah.
Winter wolves.
Let's go ahead and, because I want to save my key points, we'll do just an unarmed strike for my bonus action. That's probably not going to hit. That's an 11.
The 11 is not hit.
Yeah, 11 does not hit. I think that's going to be it. I think I get any type. Do I get any type of advantage on that? No. Oh, shoot! Actually, you know what? Because I successfully landed it, I'm going to take advantage on that last one. as because of my soul glove catch or gloves of soul catching, I get to take advantage on one attack roll. So let's go ahead and roll that one again. That's better. That's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. 24 points of damage.
He is down.
E.
Yep. And I am done.
Okay. So, after you pummel and pummel and pummel the wolf again, he lies to the ground unmoving. Crap.
Yes,
And that was his turn next. So we're now back at the top of the order. Sora, it's your go.
Okay. I immediately send my shadow dog out to latch onto the neck of this wolf that tried to attack me.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 16 plus 5. So that's a 21 to hit.
The hits.
Hold on, let me pull him up again real fast. I just know that's a plus 5 for his bite attack. And then that's going to be 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 piercing damage. Plus he has to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
DC 13.
That's a 9. I don't know if he's got an adder. He's got +4, so it is 13.
Dang. Okay, so he meets, he beats. But that's fine because he attacked, and then I immediately come up right behind my literally, like, you see my shadow blades come through my shadow dog. Like, they don't impact him whatsoever, and you just see these two blades come through. And I will do first attack is there's no adder, so that's going to be a 17.
That hits.
Awesome. Can I just roll the second one?
Sure.
That's going to be a 16.
Also hits.
Cool. So that's going to be sneak attack damage plus 2d8, 48 psychic damage because it's both of them. So that is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 16. That's going to be 36 damage, psychic damage on this dog.
Please describe how you destroyed my wolf.
So with a black tooth like coming through and like clamping him on the throat, I literally I seem to disappear for a second, like as though like a full veil of shadow just like comes around me, and I like just come through the face of my dog. You see my face come through, and these two blades just go right across this dog's mouth as I literally just sever this dog's mouth open. And like the top half of the head just goes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. That was psychic damage.
Yeah, that was psychic
and
damage.
Yeah,
so it's literally like terror. Like this dog sees, like the last thing they see is like a dog's face and my face just like terrorized, and these like glowing eyes just come through and just absolutely scare the dog to death.
Okay. So we are now out of combat.
Is the fire still pushing out like really cold air?
It is.
Okay.
It does seem to have dwindled a little bit with no magical beast there to feed it, but it is still very, very cold.
I immediately take a wide berth of this cold, and I still have that cloak of warmth. Apparently it never went away from me. I still have it. I'm just like bundled up, and I take a wide berth to go investigating like the desk and things.
I do a little hop, and I kind of gracefully hop back down to the floor, and kind of with a little bit of a flourish, and put my sword away, and I say, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in Stoic if these creatures are all it took to capture him.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, miss.
Man, fighting words
vampire
there.
lady. We have years of experience apparently on our side.
I mean, it depends on if he was given the strengths that we had to the jump to get to the Feywild. He could be just as he was when he came to the portal, which means that he is, relatively weak to defend against these relatively strong foes. As I trying to push around the meat puddle. Was the Winter Eldrin around? I'm like with my foot. I'm like, ugh, it's disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, as you doing that, I reach down. Excuse me a second, and I pull up my dagger. Let me wipe some of this Esmer off. There we go.
For the first quick second, Asura watches you put that dagger away. Okay, she was good on you with that dagger.
Yeah, I probably didn't even notice that. I'm probably still just putting the dagger in my back pocket and making sure Chess is okay.
So we're making that investigation check. You said you're just kind of searching around.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 19 plus investigation. It's still only +2 after all this time. So 21.
21. Okay, so I will say quick retort is fine, and if you guys are just kind of glancing around, it'd be all right. But if you're gonna search things, you probably would have to make another Constitution save because of the cold.
I was going to cast Dispel Magic on the fireplace.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to cast Dispel Magic on it. Yeah, I got magic with my staff.
What level are you casting it at?
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Weird.
At 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes, you have extinguished the blue fire.
All right.
And the constant, basically cold blowing air, almost like a reverse chimney, suddenly ceases. And the fire goes out, but now you guys find that for those of you without dark vision, it is very, very dark in this room because that seemed to have been the only source of light.
Let me adjust. Before I do that, I take the staff and I point it at the fireplace and go, let me adjust the thermostat, yeah. Cast the ability and then immediately cast light onto the end of the staff.
Okay. The room is now illuminated. And you rolled a 20 what, Asura?
A 21 for the desk area.
So looking around the room, you'll notice that, and the map doesn't quite show this, but there are a few desks, but they're mainly display cases. Everything in this room is extremely ornate and extremely well kept and beautiful. And most of the things you see, you're not quite sure what they are because they're very strange, but you can tell that everything in here is very expensive. There are sculptures and gems and jewelry and really extremely gaudy, jewel encrusted spoons, just way over the top functional things.
Oh yeah, if it looks mildly like it's gonna get me a good return, I want some stuff.
Treat yourself.
Okay, I will come up with a list for you, but we'll say that just offhand, you probably have about 1,400 gold worth of trinkets.
Yes, gonna pawn those mother truckers.
1,400 gold. Black trinkets. Like the Little Mermaid of
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Little Mermaid of the Feywild.
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
I'm just keeping an eye while they're doing this. I'm just keeping an eye out for danger, just sort of looking around, staying alert.
Okay. Perception check, please.
I love Cody's dice.
Not like it matters. How long does that
19.
19? How long does your eye see through stuff? Didn't you
Oh,
cast
the
that?
X-ray. I mean, it was only a minute, but I can
Okay, yeah,
activate
that's
it
passed.
if I
That's
want.
passed. I thought it was. I didn't remember if it was an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, we barely got 3 rounds of combat in there.
Yeah, but he casted
Barely.
it before the combat.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. It's a 19 perception check. Still have true sight always, but
Okay. You feel relatively safe. You're not hearing any strange noises or anything
I
like
still
that.
stay alert.
Okay.
I don't know if Asura saw this in her check, but are there like any stairs or doors other than the one we came through?
There are. So you came through that front door, which is kind of in the center of the flat wall, and over on the side, you guys see a staircase that seems to run along the wall up in a circular motion with the boundary of the room.
But like on the inside of the tower?
Yes.
Going up? Okay. I just do like a quick glance, like no one's like watching us or anything on the stairs.
No, and there doesn't seem to be a door or a latch at the top of the stairs. It just seems to walk up through the floor into the next area or the next level up.
Can I see if it's an illusion? Like the ceiling?
You can see that it is not an illusion.
No, okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else other than like the trinkets and tchotchkes that I find? Like, is there any like letters, notifications, anything that looks like data information?
No, you do find many more trinkets and things that do seem beautiful, but not as valuable. You've pretty much palmed everything that was worth what you could tell was worth money.
If it's pretty, I'm still grabbing it. If it's aesthetic, I'm still grabbing it.
You get a few pretty things.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're Asura's taste, but for him, they were beautiful.
Yeah. Anything that looks aesthetic, I'm also grabbing.
Okay.
Asura has now become aesthetic.
But no working office. This seems more like a place where he could just sit and bask in his collection.
Was there anything on his person? I didn't know if anyone investigated his person.
No one had investigated his person. You can, if one of you
I would
wants
like
make
to.
I was gonna say,
before you do that, Tara, I walk up to you and may Ixie be with you, and I touch your shoulder and cast guidance on you.
Whoa!
Yeah,
What does that do for me? That's a plus
D4. Yep.
D4.
4.
Okay. I feel like I am not the best at investigating, but I will take it. All right, then
I'll assist you since I'm there.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at this.
That works great because that's another 19 plus 3, 19, 20, 21, 22 plus 2 is 24.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So, searching him with that high of a roll, I will say that you find a letter in his pocket, and it reads, "The deal that we had has not yet been fulfilled. You may be allowed to stay here, but only if you guard my door. Signed, Ludimir."
Ludimir?
And that's all that you find.
I immediately turn to the group. Does anyone know the name Ludimir?
Wait, is that one word or 2 words or 3 words?
Is it one word?
It's one word, yeah.
One word,
Oh,
Ludimir.
'cause I had a guy named Lou actually owes me money in a poker game, but that's not here or there. So no,
You were in a poker game.
maybe. Just sounds familiar.
Okay. Is there anything unique about the handwriting? Like anything that would discern like the state this person was in when they wrote it, or like perhaps their background, like the quality of their handwriting? Seeing as I do have proficiency in forgery.
It is extremely elegant.
Okay.
This is definitely written by somebody who has spent a long time perfecting their handwriting and grace, and like it's very well practiced, and to be ornate and beautiful.
Well, either they have a lot of time on their hands to work on their calligraphy, or they are very wealthy and had the time to work on their calligraphy. I pass it off to Easy. Does it seem magical in any way?
I'll cast Identify on it and see if I can sense anything magical about it.
You notice it's high quality paper.
It's not magical.
And not magical. We'll
Okay.
say
Perfect.
we'll say that maybe the ink shimmers a little, but but yeah,
Does it
no,
bleed
it's
in
just
it?
enough.
It's like a big build up, all like the crescendo and the music comes, and I'm like, that's nothing. It looks like some nice handwork, yeah. Looks kind of old, but very skilled craftsmanship of the Arkans the hand, yeah. But we don't. Yeah, that's basically it, right? As far as what we can see.
Yes.
And what and identify what he figured out how old this note is.
I don't know if that's how the spell works. I think it's just magical.
Yeah, Identify doesn't tell me how old it is. It just tells me if it's magical or what's magical with it.
Then I will look at like the ink dry, the creasing. Like, does it look like this was a fairly recent letter, or does this look like a letter that's been in this man's pocket for a while, like ages?
You rolled a high investigation check. You can tell that it's by the age of the ink and the dryness that maybe it was written somewhat recently, like maybe between like a week or a month, but it's not been in his pocket for
15 years.
Yeah, or anything like that.
If Asada, if you want to have a better look at it, I can help you with that. I take the staff and I tap it and I cast enlarge on it. So it doubles
It's like
size.
newspaper side.
It's like gigantic. It's like it just like blows up.
I might be older, but my eyes weren't failing me.
Didn't know if you wanted more detail.
And then I start to try to fold it, but it's like a blanket. So I'm like trying to fold a blanket.
Easy. I don't remember. I mean, obviously you were always magical, but it seems like you like have. Do you know like a lot more spells? Like you seem to just be all nothing but spells now. You can do like all kinds of cool shit. Like what happened?
I would be lying, Bear, if I told you that this doesn't feel very good. I feel a bit stronger than I did before. It just seems a lot easier to do things. No pun intended. It's like whenever we're in the room there, I knew that I could get to each person and hit them with the cup. Yeah, I just knew it in my head. I did, the hand motions are very simple for me. I didn't, struggle to figure it out. It's very odd. I don't know how I came across the staff or these robes, but I know of the legend of the Magi who used to be the wielder of both of these items.
Really?
Very powerful vision, the Magi. As the Arch Magi, also very, very powerful. So obviously we did something in our time lapse between the two where we took on some powerful adversaries, or we have people who are very generous and can have the abilities to acquire these items.
So that's no ordinary robe then. Like that's like a once in a lifetime type robe.
This is a once in a millennia robe. Yes.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
We do know how to make friends, so.
Yeah, I don't know what we did in our past life, but it feels good. Yeah. How about you? Why is what's going on with this cougar as a panther? What is it?
Oh, chess.
Right, chess. I remember the name you told me, which You know why you called us that name?
Not a clue. I just know that her name is Chess, and apparently we're best buds. She seems like I can tell her commands, and she does it. And we just like, she's very protective of me. I'm very protective of her. I kind of like you said, it's like more like a sixth sense. Like I know nothing about her other than her name and the fact that I feel like I can trust her. No offense to any of you guys, but I feel like I can trust her more than you. Like we've bonded on a very deep level. We just are. Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like I know her inside and out.
Would you say that you feel stronger now that your hair is shorter? Is that a correlation?
No, I mean, again, like you said, things have happened in the time jump, so I can't rule out completely. But I don't feel like my hair has had any magical or skill enhance. Just something bad happened, as far as I can tell.
If this makes you feel better, I take the staff and I kind of like wand it over his head and I cast minor illusion for him, like long flowing hair to go off the back. Is that really makes it better? I know it's not actually real hair, but does that make you feel a little more at ease?
I suppose slightly, but I know it's not real, and it's never about the hair. It's about what happened to lose the hair. But I put a hand on your shoulder, but you're a good friend for trying. But it's not the same.
Well, once we find Stoic, I think we can possibly unravel this mystery. Yeah, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I promise.
Yeah. Hopefully we can go back in time and make this not happen.
Yeah. And as I'm stroking my goatee, I realize, my hands are a little bit wet from the cold and the the ice and stuff like that. And I realize the red stripe in my beard is actually like bleeding out. It's just like dye. It's not actual like red like. I'm like trying to like hide, like and I just kind of like shuffle off to the corner and try to fix it.
What's wrong? Easy? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I got something on my face. I fixed it, dog. Don't look at me.
I can heal you. I still got that. I can still heal you. You okay?
I said, stays away. I said, I'll be fine.
Okay. By the way, Danny, how long has it been? Minutes-wise since our last combat? Has it been
Probably
at least
about 5?
Okay. Still 5. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Well, no, with the searching, I'd say probably about 15.
Perfect. So I have a ring that heals me every 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So
of course you do.
Yep.
Of course you do.
Wait, wrong one. There we go. Granted, not much, only 1, but you just like the ring. Like I feel magic coming from the ring, and like whatever kind of frost damage I had on my face, just like not much, but it just kind of shrinks. Like
you have a regen ring.
I do. I sure do. Like I just get a little bit. My complexion returns just a tiny bit, just by sitting here talking to you guys.
A little less gray, or a little
less
more gray.
Nice.
More gray?
Yeah, I say more gray. Go Silver Fox, man.
More gray.
Yeah, man.
Put a more gray.
Well, I also
Well,
forgot
that
that because of the gloves of soul catching, since I had 3 successful attacks, I took advantage on one of them. The other 2 healed me up to full, so I'm good.
Oh my god.
Because I get to regain hit points equal to the number of force damage I did during those rolls. And I did obscene amounts of force damage.
And I healed up too because vampires regenerate.
I didn't heal up, but Asura looks a little bit beefier than she used to. Like, she took some damage and she looks kind of fine. Like,
Yeah.
a little bruised and banged, but otherwise looking pretty good. I
you're
do
taking
eventually
this-
walk over. What?
I see you're taking those hits a lot better. Balin saying that to Asura.
Oh, yes. And then I look down at my necklace that's around me and I go, yeah, seem to be doing pretty good.
That's new. Is that the same necklace from Coco, right?
It does not look the same, but it could be. I don't know where I got it.
So that's one of your things that you received. Like I've got these gloves, and apparently I can cast spells now.
Same. So, yeah. And I'm like, while I'm like kind of looking down, I do look back up at Empress, and I go, and it seems that we are braid sisters now.
She, you can see she's sort of like standing off to the side, and she's kind of looking around. But you also notice, like, as you've been with her, she kind of just subtly keeps her distance, like a little bit from you guys. Like she's not totally there with you, like, if that makes sense, or like not totally comfortable being close. But she kind of gives you a little bit of a small smile, and she says, "It's very pretty."
Obviously, you haven't started to sport the grays yet, so.
I wonder if that's possible.
I think you would look good with gray if you ever got it.
Well, I'm not.
You okay?
Well, I'm a little bit on edge, finding myself in this strange place with these sorts of creatures, and
It feels like a regular Wednesday to us, I think. I'm still
you are
just very
heroes after all.
hardly. Just fools who get themselves in trouble on the regular. Although I do feel different. Like I'm more settled in my body, but not as settled in my surroundings.
I know what you mean.
Like I feel a little uneasy around everyone.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but there's a wall between us. I don't like it.
Nor I.
I'm afraid that's nothing new for me.
It is very lonely to have these walls.
Sense of disappointment.
Are you asking or are you saying?
No, that's the feeling that I get. Huh.
You're disappointed?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why.
Bear, what are you feeling?
When we're in battle, I still feel the need to help and the need to protect. But as soon as we drop battle and we're talking like this, it's just like I can't look at you. Something about whenever I look at you, it just, for lack of a better word, it hurts. I don't like to be in the same room like of y'all right now.
What happened to us? And I like put my hand back on the scar that's on my neck. Is it like, as I turn, it like pinches a little bit, and like you used to see me like kind of adjust my neck and like rub the scar. I'll be honest, I don't feel anything at all. But not like I feel calm, like I don't feel anything.
Like no physical sensation either?
No, I hurt. I can feel the pain, but like my heart doesn't beat at all for anybody. And that scares me more than anything. Because if we all know anything, I feel everything.
Like I told Easy, I don't know how magic works, but I am praying that when we find Stoic, we can go back in time and undo or change our history so this does not happen again.
I look at my wedding ring. I mean, I hope not everything. And I look over at Valen, and I look at his ring. Some of us deserve some good things.
Lock eyes. Yes, we do.
And I scroll over to Bear, and I bring out a ring.
Oh no! Oh
I put my hand on Bear's shoulder, and I kind of do it like almost like sleight of hand, kind of like, you know, it's kind of like not many, like I have my back face everyone else, and I go and I present him with this ring. I know what it is. It's the ring of spell storing, and I present him. I said, this is, you know, either to pick yourself up a little bit and also shield you from your enemies.
Oh,
You feel better. If that makes you feel better.
thank you. So I just activate it and like turn on. How do I do it?
Just think about if you want to shield yourself or you want to hasten a moment. You have the option at will.
Wow.
For a
And I-
moment like this.
I just want you to be the only one without a ring, yeah.
Oh, I have one, but thank you. I have two now.
You guys do realize
Oh.
I'm a cleric now, so I can actually hold the ceremony if you'd like.
Oh,
just-
please! I'm already decked out to be the flower girl.
I look Easy in the eyes and I go, I do. Except you. Thank you very much.
I put the hood back up and I walk back to the sides of the room.
I grab a hold of all this stuff and I just throw it in our bag of holding, all the tchotchkes and whatnot. And then I look at the staircase that goes up and are we ready?
Before we go, it's a single file. Do we still gonna stick with our original order? Like, who goes first now?
That's a good question.
Sarah, you're still probably the most adept at finding traps and then disarming them. So I think
I will
you
go
should be
first.
in first. I can assist in that apparently now. Maybe give you a little extra luck on those checks, investigations.
No, follows you, Valen. I'll be the third.
Uthus, you want to take rear? Because I definitely don't mind taking risks with this new ring now.
I certainly can.
All right.
Before she steps forward, she reaches for a sword, and in one like smooth motion, she decapitates the Eladrin on the ground. It's like, I've apparently grown a bit paranoid over the years.
Sandal.
Smart.
I appreciate that. I take out the alert dagger again, and I send out Blacktooth. Like, I basically cast Mage Hand, and Mage Hand's in front of Blacktooth, and like together they're just like checking the stairs on the way up. And I go into stealth mode.
Give me a stealth check, please.
I mean, do you want me to add that up? It's a plus 13 to my stealth, so that's 11 plus 13 is 24.
Okay.
As we start moving, Bear, as Endrus kind of takes up her position behind you, You feel her hand kind of like go like she like kind of puts her fingers up through like the back of your head and like the short hair and it's like, I think it looks quite handsome.
I'm really kind of shocked right now. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. All right. Let's. Okay.
Focus. We're in danger here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Totally. Let's focus. Right. Danger. Got it.
So as you ascend the stairs, ascend is up. As you ascend the stairs, the walls just seem to be pure stone as well as the stairs themselves. And as you come up, you don't really notice anything but just more brick. As the room is full, but it's small. So what you're basically seeing once you guys get all the way up there is you have the round room of the tower. And it's just all brick all the way around. And in the center of the circle is square walls. So like almost like one square room in the center where its walls go from floor to ceiling. And there's maybe 5 feet around between the square and the circle. Kind of see what I'm saying? Like the hallway is like 5 feet wide that goes all the way around.
And then there's a square inside the circle. So there's
Correct.
circle. We came up into the circle and then squares inside.
Yep. You're on a big circle floor. And as you guys move around, because I'm sure you'll explore a little bit, you will notice there is a door on the opposite side of where the stairs come up into the square room in the center.
I'm doing a check for
nothing.
I'm doing a check for traps along the hallway that goes into like where the door is. So like everything around that space to get to the door, I'm checking the full hallway.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception is plus 11, so that's going to be 23.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps. You don't see any loose bricks that may be buttons or anything like that. It just seems to be well made.
I don't see any traps on the approach, but there's a door over here.
Well, we usually just figure things out by doing. Shall we just do and see what happens?
Sure. I tell everyone to line up along the wall of the square, and so that like they're all like backed up like on that angle, and then I take my mage hand and I go and I try to check if the door is locked or unlocked.
So wait, you guys, because it's the whole space is pretty big. So the wall itself is probably about 100 feet each wall, and so the door would be in the center of the 100 feet. So you'd have 50 foot of wall to each side of the door.
Okay. I just making sure that they're pressed against the same side as the door, so that they're not like standing in front of the door when it opens. Got you.
Okay. I didn't know if you were trying to like do it around the corner or something like that. That's why I asked.
Allow me to check the door.
Are you sure? I just don't want you to get hurt.
Okay.
I can recover a bit better if I am hurt. So
It doesn't mean you have to get hurt.
check to see if the door is locked.
You twist the handle and the handle twists, or do you pull to see if it opens?
And you checked for traps already? Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She did
so
not check the door specifically, but she did check.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I will check the door for traps before
Okay.
that happens. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter because that was a really high
Oh,
roll.
okay. It's a cantrip.
Actually, it does matter. No, I please do. And so what am I doing? Investigation or perception?
Either one.
If you want perception, that's going to be a 31.
Okay. You don't, as you investigate the door, you don't see any hidden switches or like buttons or latches or like any mechanical features that may lead to this being trapped.
Well, there's nothing mechanical here, but I couldn't tell you if it's magically inclined.
I suppose there's one way to find out. I pull the door open.
As you do, the door instantly slams closed, and to everyone else except for Lady Anthorus, it looks like the entire wall itself, with the door included, starts to move rapidly at all of you. For Anthorus, it just looks like force. There's no illusion. So it just looks like invisible force moving towards you all, and I need all of you to make... I gotta see if it's a con or a dex. Sorry, I'm slow. Con save.
Oh no. Are we near bear? Does we get our +3 from being near bear right now?
I'm assuming you guys were all still in the line, so
Yeah.
so Entrus and Easy would get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's +3.
Yes.
Plus
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Well, that's a 22 for me.
The
I
dirty
got
20
anyone-
for me.
Did anyone roll lower than 15?
Yes. I got a 10.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So it's 15 to save. Holy crap. So it's 13. That was a big roll. That is 22 points of force damage.
Oh.
And you have all now slammed into the rounded section of the wall. It basically pushed you all the way back and slammed you into that wall and moved through you and past you.
Ugh.
So does it do half damage?
It does half damage for those of you that succeeded, and it's a
Okay.
con save of 15.
Just
Right.
go like
So
right
what's-
against the wall.
What's the damage?
At 25.
22.
It was 22 if you failed.
Yeah,
It was 11
it's 22 if you
succeeded.
failed.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right. Yep.
That hurt.
So
I thought we checked it for traps.
there's something.
I
magic-
specifically said mechanical was not the heal. It was an issue here.
Whew. Okay. All right. No problem. So where are we? What's happening now?
I believe it's a magical trap. Yeah.
Got it.
And I am going to, let's see.
Is anybody hurt badly? Do you need healing before we continue?
I mean, I've been better, but I've also been way, way worse. I'm doing pretty okay right now.
All right. Well, I got actually a couple options to heal you. Let me know if you get hurt bad enough.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a swig of the potion that I have. Let's see.
The healing potion?
Yeah, I have a healing potion, yeah. It's 2d4 plus 2. 17 plus 2. 9. Okay. 2 plus 9. Alright, that's all good. Alright, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic again as a 3rd level spell.
Okay. I need you to make a make an Arcana check, please.
Arcana check. You
Or actually,
got
not Arcana. It's an attack roll on. I'm trying to remember on Dispel Magics if it's equal to level or lower than level.
If it's 3rd level, let me see. magic within.
You have to. It's almost like an
Yeah.
attack roll because you have to beat the DC of the.
The DC
right.
equals 10 plus the spell's level on a successful check. So whatever the spell level is of that one.
Plus 10.
It's any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. For each level 4th or higher, it's the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yes, but what does he have to roll?
It depends
what's
on
the
what
DC?
the spell level is.
Yeah, I think he's talking.
So you have to decide.
Oh, you
what-
you roll a d. If the spell that
It's
you cast,
just a straight roll. It's not like an Arcana check or anything.
no, it's
Oh,
just a d20.
it's your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
So it's basically
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it my spell casting or his spell casting?
Yeah, I've got the DC.
The
you
person
have the-
dispelling, you make a roll with your spellcasting ability against the DC.
Yes, that's what
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Do I add my spell modifier to that?
Yeah, it's your +5 in your case.
Okay, that's what I was wanting to double check.
Yeah, it's not the attack; it's just the regular.
Gotcha. Ooh. That's not good. That's a 13. That probably doesn't.
Okay. So you mutter your incantation and you cast your spell, and you cast the right spell. You're just not sure if it worked.
Gotcha.
I look at Easy and I just go, "Let me do it," and I cast Dispel Magic at 4th level.
4th level. Okay. You will also need to make a roll plus your attack modifier. Is that what it was? The spell attack modifier?
It's your spell modifier, so it's your intelligence basically. It's just plus whatever your intelligence is.
That is going to be a 16.
16. So you again cast it, and you don't see a change in the wall. You're not sure if it's worked or if it hasn't worked.
Is this a thing where like there was a clear area they could get to where they weren't in the direct force of it? Or is it like the
Yes,
whole room
because
gets
like
hit?
I said, it's about 50 foot on each side of the door. And so if all of you like went to the side, except for the person that's opening the door, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Some of you could
Well-
avoid it because it was
Well,
the
I'm
entire
gonna-
wall itself that pushed.
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna say, why don't we all just go to the side? Then I will get my mage hand to open the door.
Wait, we didn't already go through it?
No, the wall pushed us back.
No.
Correct.
Also, did you need to roll for chess? The panther. The con save.
Oh, yes, I forgot you had a panther with you.
You're good. I just did. I wanted to make sure. She died.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So I run over to Chess, and I put a hand on her, and I'll use my, what's it called? Divine Healing,
Oh no!
lay on hands. Oh yeah, Divine Healing, lay on hands. Give her, I'll give her 16 to come back to normal. Does that work?
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot you had your panther with you.
She's new. Yeah.
Is the
You
fire salamander not with us anymore?
Chris,
Sally?
Is
Chris,
that?
is your salamander?
did we have a
Is your
salamander?
salamander
with us?
not with us anymore?
Is Sally still with us?
I think the spell only lasts for an hour. I don't know how long. When we started using it, when we first arrived. I was like, I didn't want to ask. I'll see it in the fight, so I was assuming that it's been longer than an hour since
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know how long it lasts. I forgot to move the token over.
It's all right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll just say that Sally is
Sally
sadly
dissipated. She just like,
sorrowfully away from us.
she dissipated when we opened the door into the freezing room.
Okay. Yeah, it's too cold for her.
Too cool.
Sir, it's a wonderful idea, but I'm not sure, and I could be mistaken, but I don't know that your hand will reach far enough from safety.
That is true. I'm still getting used to having magic. Are you sure you're going
Where
to be
did-
okay? I just don't want you to get hurt.
So I thought
As you
everything.
can see, I'm already recovering.
That is true. Sorry, Bear, what were you saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what happened. There was a force damage, but everyone who wasn't in the doorway took it, or people in the doorway?
Everyone on the
whole
wall.
Yeah, so Interest was in the doorway, so she did not take the force damage, right?
No, I took
You
it.
did.
I just saw
Yeah.
what was happening.
Yeah.
Not
She
more
saw
than-
it differently.
She has
'cause she has true
sight.
So where is safe then?
If we take
off
the
to the
corners.
sides.
What
Yeah.
sides?
So it's a
we're in a
50-foot
box.
wall that just launched outward toward you, from this like box in the middle of the room. Like this
I
wall
thought the
just
whole,
went
so the
out
whole
towards
room
you.
isn't divided by a wall. Is that not what happened?
No,
No,
it's a
that
circle,
was the
it's
room
a circle
below.
room with a box inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we were all right on the
On the
wall.
same side.
Yeah.
Mhm. So if we all
Got it.
take the sides, perhaps we'll be okay.
Got it.
How about we just come back the way that I checked for traps before? I don't want to go down that other side. So I just take them back the way we, like that half circle that I took. I just take them back to that side wall again.
All right. So I just kind of set my back foot this time and to kind of brace myself and try the door again.
And it's just you. Everyone else is over to the side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you pull on the door, it suddenly slams shut again. And there's almost a slight delay in the force wall coming out. And in that delay, you hear a slight whisper, but not of one person, of many people, voices over top of each other. And it basically, you hear, "How rude." And you get slammed again with the force wall.
Okay. So another con save.
Yeah, it is a con save of 15.
Oh, and I don't have the plus anymore, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Holy crap.
So that's a 14, so that's not going to save.
8, 9.
Ooh.
Math, kids, math. That's 21 points of damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Dude,
oh.
I can't roll like that in a fight, but during RP, my rolls are just on it. I'm like, holy crap.
I immediately run over. I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
I'll be fine, darling. Just kind of roll my shoulders.
That seemed violent.
They called me rude.
It goes.
What
Who called you rude?
The door.
I'm gonna turn to the door and I'm just gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna be like, "Excuse you, some of us are trying to get inside."
Before you even get a chance to mutter that out, the moment you knock, the door just kind of poop and pops open a little bit.
So
I'm
do I
just
have
gonna, like,
permission to enter then?
You hear no reply, but if you make a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 1.
finally.
You don't hear anything. There's no reply.
Can we all come inside?
There's no talking back. What's your passive perception, Asura? I think you got
Me?
the highest.
21.
with a 21 passive, with the door being slightly ajar now after you knocked, you can hear whispers. You can't make out what anyone is saying. It's almost like being at a party but far away, and so you just hear all these voices over top of each other, and it sounds like gibberish, but it's definitely whispers.
There's somebody's whispering in there. Is it completely dark in there, or can I see inside if I peek my head in?
Yeah, you can open the door the rest of the way. It seems like an empty chamber. You do see like a few torches along the walls, and from that viewpoint, you can see there seems to be a pedestal on the far side, and there seems to be like 4 glowing, I guess, glyphs, like symbols towards the center of the room.
Step inside. If I can.
You can. Like the door's
Mm.
wide open. You guys,
Wide open. All right.
those who want to, get to step in with no problems.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That's all
send
suited.
I send in Blacktooth ahead of me.
Nothing seems to jump out. It's just. But now that all of you are and the door's wide open and all of you are stepping in, all of you hear the whispers.
Hmm.
Is it speaking in a language that I can kind of understand?
No, they're almost too quiet. Like it's just many voices over each other, and it's just very, very quiet.
So
I
And
guess,
it doesn't seem to be emitting from anywhere of one location.
I just kind of say out loud, "Hello? We're sorry to intrude. We're looking for a friend. Is it okay that we look for him here?"
The whispers don't seem to get louder or lessen. They just constant.
So what's in this room again?
So are you in the room now, or are you guys just looking from the doorway?
I'm in it.
I'm in the room.
Yeah, I'm in
We're in the room.
Okay. So as you all enter the room, you'll see just a square room that you're in. And in the center, there are 4 what look to be runes, about 2 feet wide each. They're like not runes, but symbols with runes on them. And then on one on each of the walls, there's a pedestal with like a small statue of a cat on each one. I don't know if you guys ever seen those like creepy cat urns.
Fucking love them.
Like that's what they look like.
Cat.
And also,
A cat urn.
who was the last one to enter?
Third person to come in.
Okay,
I
so
don't know who comes after that.
so easy.
I imagine Bear is the caboose or Easy.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Either
so
or
easy
Bear.
as you're the last person in, and as you go in, the door shuts by itself behind you. And once it does, the entire doorway starts to melt and evaporate. And all you see is wall. But what it has evaporated into is mist that is slowly covering the entire floor, about a foot high. Anthris, with your true sight, you notice that this is not magical or illusion. This is mist. Like,
Okay.
That
I
does
put-
not seem good.
I put my hand down into the mist, and does it feel like anything?
moist. Like it's evaporated water. It feels like mist. But there's about
But it
2
doesn't
feet
like
of
it doesn't burn or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
there's not like some sort of
Huh. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the runes, Danny, and investigate further.
Okay. Can you make I don't know if you can read runes. Can you make an Arcana check for me?
Sure can.
Guidance.
Natural one.
Oh no.
You see there's some runes. You have no idea what they say.
And I'll
Right.
walk up next to him and pat him on the back. So let me give it a try.
Guidance.
You know what?
Your guidance on me?
Yep.
Make-
Because it's a
make an
cantrip.
Arcana
I'm supposed to
check,
start casting it.
Okay. What I get for guidance? Advantage?
D4.
A D4.
Oh, a D4 added to it?
Yep.
I rolled a 20. Is it +4 to what I rolled?
You roll a D4.
Oh, I roll a D4. Sorry.
All right. So
That is a 24.
and like I said, there's 4 of them. One towards the top wall, one toward.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, we're back.
What's happening?
Zoom decided to
Okay.
shut down on me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything messed up.
Type issues.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we're back.
Booted us all.
We're just
I am now the DM.
all right. You guys keep going out. We should be fine. I just gotta fix things on our end.
Joey, okay.
All right, what'd you say? What'd you say, Danny? I rolled 20.
So, like I described, it's a square room. Okay, and we'll say that the door where you came in, that wall is down. So there's the 4 symbols on the ground, one towards the top wall, one towards the left, one towards the right, one towards the bottom. Which one did you read?
The one close to the bear, so I guess the one on the bottom.
On the bottom, reading the runes, it says winds.
Winds. Okay.
WIND.
That's on one of the room.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll try to read the top one.
I'm pretty
that
sure.
one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was that the top one? Or...
The winds was the bottom one.
Oh, that was bad. Plus, that's 11. I rolled the natural one plus 10. I have a lot of Arcana, but
Even with 11, you'll notice that the top one says tides.
tides. Okay. Tides. He said there's 2 more, one on the left and right.
Yep.
All right.
I come up next to Easy and I give him help on this because I'm like feeling that little extra tickly magic. It's a little less itchy and a little more tickly. So I lean in and I give him a little bit of extra help.
I rolled a 21 for the one on the left.
Oh yeah, definitely. The one on the left says whole.
How do you spell that?
H.
You cut out.
Oh, HOLE.
Okay.
Gotcha. Hole. And then the one on the right. And of course, that one's a natural 20.
Hey.
So that's a 30.
Minky froze up.
I know everything about this room.
Yeah. Yeah, that one says fire. I'm not sure if you guys heard me or if I
Okay, I didn't hear that one. The right says fire.
The winds, tides, whole fire.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's 4 cat statues.
on pedestals.
Is that what you said?
Right. Like one on each wall.
Can I go take a look at one of the cat statues?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at a different one.
Give each of you give me an investigation check, please.
Oh no. That's a 7.
13.
So, which ones did you check out? Because there's one on the top wall, left wall, right wall, and bottom.
Right.
Left.
Okay. So, when Lady Enthris picks up the one on the right, she can hear as she approaches that the whispering is getting a little louder, and it seems to be coming from the cat statue itself. And when she leans in closely, she can hear, "I push and push, but cannot be seen." And Asura, when she leans on the left and gets close enough to try to listen to the whispers, all she hears is, "You look like a pig's rump."
Well, you look tired. most insult I could give anyone.
Which ones did you look at, Asura and Enthris?
Left.
Right and left.
I'll look at the top one, Danny.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. Do. Wow. So I used all my good rolls on the attack. That's fine. That's where I want to use them. A 6.
It says you look like a buffalo hide.
Come buffalo. And I'll investigate the south one, the bottom one. All right. And my roll, investigation, right?
Correct.
Oh, that was awful. I got an 8.
You look like a rooster, but I'm sure you.
I just look at the guys and I go, switch. And I go to the top one.
Okay.
I'll switch places with Asura. No,
Okay.
wait. I'll switch places with Easy. Just kidding.
Investigation.
There we go. I rolled an 11 that time, and I'm on the one that Easy was on.
So
I rolled an
On the bottom,
18 and I'm
so
on
that's
the
bottom.
I'm on top.
Okay. So Bear, the left one you hear.
Bottom one.
He's on the bottom one.
Oh wait. Oh, he's on the bottom.
I took
Yeah,
Easy's
yeah.
spot. I took Easy's spot wherever he was.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Easy was on bottom. I took Bear's spot so that I was on top, and then I imagine Easy took left where I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Bear,
one left.
so Bear's got the bottom one, and he hears, "The more you take away, the bigger I get."
Hole. This is hole. Got it.
And Asura, you're on the left. You said
I'm on the top.
you're on the top, and you rolled an 18.
I rolled an 18.
You hear, "I eat and eat. If I don't, I die."
Fire.
Now, about this time, you guys noticed, well, you were paying so much attention to the statues that I guess Valen may notice that the mist has started to change color and is starting to take on a yellow tint as you guys are investigating. I need each of you to make a I wrote it down. Yeah, a con save, please.
Oh my gosh.
Still not good. Still not good. Are we close, Bear? Are we within 5 feet of you? I mean, 10 feet or whatever that is of you
I
right
mean,
now?
I'm on the bottom part of the map. I don't know where y'all are.
I'm at the top, so I'm gonna be at the opposite.
Ooh, that's awful.
That was not great, Bob.
So who all rolled over a 15?
24.
Oh no, we all rolled under except for Valen.
Rolled a 15. So that
Okay, yeah, it's hit or above. So Valen
Well,
enters.
what kind of damage is it?
It's not.
Oh.
So as it starts to turn yellow, and it fully does, you guys notice that the smell has changed as well of the mist. And it's changed from that rainy morning smell to more of an acidic, but yet mixed with like chamomile. And you start to feel a little sleepy, and those that failed suffer 1 exhaustion point.
No,
Ooh.
you bastard.
So I want to, it's going to sound weird. I want to like try to fan the mist. Does it move or disperse, or does it kind of just stay still?
It does swirl. It does swirl, but you are in an enclosed space, so it does not take it very long to settle back to its position.
How big is this area? How big is this room again?
100 by 100. It's a
Okay.
large space.
Yeah, it's okay. I was going to wind fan it, but that's not going to do much of anything.
And so for those of you that don't know, an exhaustion point, at one point, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Ability checks. Cool.
Did
cool.
you Did Easy already listen to left before this happened, or no?
To the left.
Because Easy went to the because we all switched
Yeah,
places.
Easy went to the
Yeah,
left.
this
Yeah.
this happened while he was heading that way because I don't think he had made his check yet.
Yeah, I made my check in now. You go ahead and check.
Yes, please.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because we all got one level of exhaustion.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yep.
No. Man. I got a 9. It was really good before that, though.
So as you lean in close, panicked and tired, you hear, "I take it back. You look like a hedgehog."
And so,
So I'm pretty sure that water has and whole fire the 3.
Wait.
The question
I
is
didn't
what
hear-
to do with. Do we?
I didn't hear anything you said.
I'm pretty
Okay,
certain right is the wind, left. Can you hear me?
You keep
Uh,
cutting out.
yeah, we hear you now.
All right.
That's amazing tonight.
I am pretty sure that one is water. Yes.
Which
Ah.
one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure left is water, because right is the wind, the top is the fire, and bottom
Yep.
is the hole.
Well, maybe
Fitting.
because mine said the more you take away of me, the more. Wait, guess that with more. That's whole. That's not water,
Yeah,
right?
that's bottom.
Yeah. Does that to be a
Yes.
hole? Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so
that's, that makes
Hole and,
sense.
hole and bottom should be easy to remember.
Yep. So now what? Do we just put them on the rune?
Can we pick up the runes or glyphs or no?
No, they're
We can pick up the cats.
yeah. You can't pick up the
Oh.
cats if one of you attempts.
Okay.
Which I think Sora already did to get a better listen to.
Hmm.
And the mist is covering the glyphs now, so they're a little harder to see. But Easy, you did notice when you were reading them that the symbols on the ground are in like a round shape with the runes going around.
Okay.
But there does seem to be an open center or an open section in the center of each symbols.
Okay. I communicate that. I pretty much say,
All right.
yeah, we could put, I believe the statues in the glyphs here in the center. If we heard it.
Okay, so then,
I'm getting tired.
Yes.
so
Okay,
so what's
so I
gonna
take
happen?
I take right cat and put it on the bottom rune.
Wait.
And I
use
take-
the wind.
I
That's
take
the
top
one.
cat. Yeah,
So
I take
as
top
you-
cat and put it on the right.
Well, hold on. As Enthris places the right cat onto the bottom rune, you notice a faint glow in the rune, but nothing bad seems to happen.
All right.
And then I take top cat and I put it on the right.
Yes.
You as well. Your rune slightly glows.
Bottom cat needs to go on the left, and left cat needs to go on the top.
I do that. I got bottom cat. I put her on the left in the insert.
And
Okay.
take my cat and put it, left cat, and put it on the top. It says, yours the hedgehog. Put it down.
Don't insult magic stone cats. Come on.
He did
Getting right to the point with that joke.
it.
Okay. And as you set it down, the final glyph begins to glow, and all of you start to feel a slight rumble in the ground beneath you.
No.
And suddenly the ceiling above you starts to not crumble and fall, but almost evaporate. Like someone's been rubbing it and it's slowly starting to get thinner and translucent. And at the same time, the square chamber you're in begins to rise and push up to take you to the next floor with
An
the
elevator.
with the kitty statues and all.
Come with me, and
And
you'll
as you
see-
guys as you guys rise up, you'll notice that you've been pretty much inside in these last 2 floors with no windows and no light other than fire and easy stick. But as you're rising into this next floor, the first thing you notice is beams of moonlight enter down into the square elevator that you're lifting up in before you guys even make it up. And you notice that there's just moonlight coming through windows everywhere. And once you reach the top and you turn around to see that the largest beam of moonlight is directing straight down on what you can only describe as a pure white, opalesque adult dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Who's staring at you all. And that is where we will take our break.
Yeah.
Oh God! No.
Well. Cool.
Well then.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Cool beans.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Just got real.
Yep.
Mhm.
It was all a warm up.
Man, that point of exhaustion, that's good. That's no joke, man.
It
Yeah,
really
man.
is.
Yeah. It sucks.
Lucky we didn't get
I
two.
know.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to think how to slow you guys down
No,
somehow.
good thinking. That was genius. That was smart.
Yeah. Good
Does
on
anyone
you.
have the ability to take away levels of exhaustion?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
don't
I'll
think so.
slap you in the face. Wake up, damn it.
No one took that healing ability. Oh.
Yeah, I think the
no.
only way is with rest. Is with a
Man.
good night's
Well,
rest.
there's a specific spell that you can take away. Like there's a really high level spell.
Is there?
Oh,
Yeah, I think of like some sort of
Yeah, I
healing
wanna
spell that can
s-
take away exhaustion.
yeah, what is it?
I want to say restoration might do it.
Yeah.
Like lesser restoration or
Lesser
greater
restoration.
restoration.
Yeah,
Maybe
not
greater.
lesser restoration, but
Dang.
there's one up from lesser restoration.
Greater
Yeah, I think greater
Yeah,
restoration.
greater restoration.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
you
I
can
know,
reduce
right?
the target's exhaustion by 1. Mhm.
3/5 of the party is going to be exhausted while fighting an adult white dragon.
Yep.
Right? I love
That's
that
fine.
for us.
Love that.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not attack rolls, right? It's just ability checks.
Ability checks.
That's just ability checks.
Okay.
and not
Yeah.
saving throws. It's
So when
just
the layer
ability
actions
checks.
kick
Correct.
in,
Uh-huh.
y'all are screwed.
Right.
We'll be all right.
Oh,
It's fine. This is fine.
Come watch us. Probably nearly die in 10
Yep.
minutes when we come back to
This is not good.
fighting.
It's fine.
Adult white dragon.
Don't worry about it.
this is right.
Don't worry about it.
It'll be great.
Feeling
Okay.
confident. Feeling really good about this one.
Super confident.
Let's do it.
All right. Be
All
back in 10.
Yep. See you guys.
We're back. And it's dragon time.
Oh, no.
Hey, no.
I don't
So-
know why.
A little gaze on this dragon, you guys. It is opal in shade with like green emeralds and just sparkles. I mean, absolutely gorgeous with all of the moonlight pouring over it. And I mean, it looks, you can't tell if it's a male or female, but it looks graceful and elegant and is currently just staring at you as you all rise up through the elevator and the floor.
All right, so
Oh.
he or she is looking at us. So I will approach. They're like not like get right next to them. I'll have to like come forward, and just say, "Good evening. My name is Bear. Sorry to encroach upon your evening. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?"
Good evening. I don't often get guests. You may
Yes.
call me Falcor.
No.
I needed a dragon name. I'm like, fuck it, his name. Their name is Falcor.
Copyright.
But it's spelled differently. It's spelled
Yeah,
differently.
totally.
Yeah.
Spelled
Yeah,
differently.
yeah,
Totally not trademark.
With a K.
Got a G in there somewhere, I think.
Silent. Yep, silent G.
Silent G.
Silent G.
Yeah, I was like, I would like to know this dragon's pronouns, please.
It's they.
Okay, they them pronouns, thank you.
Falcor, it is lovely to meet you. So we're looking for a friend, and we would just. First of all, have you seen our friend come by? He was wearing a purple tunic last time we saw him.
So it's information you seek.
Yes.
You really shouldn't be here. But I don't talk to people very often, and it's been so long.
Oh, well, I mean, what do you want to talk about? Like, we've been through some things. I'm sure you've seen a lot of stuff. What have you seen over your years?
Oh, that's far too many things to recant. But this information you want, what are you willing to give for it?
I'm going to step forward and grab some of the trinkets out of the bag that I stole from downstairs. And as I do, I'm going to cast Friends.
Okay.
Is
that a DC save?
Nope. It's just, I do it. I have a minute, and I will have all my charisma checks on this creature will be rolled with advantage.
Okay.
While this creature is not hostile towards me. However, once the spell is done, the creature will know that I cast Friends on them.
This is a bad idea, Tara.
But it does not affect me in any way.
No, you don't have to roll anything right now. I just have advantage on you, which doesn't help me because I had a disadvantage. So now I'm rolling straight on you.
This is really not good.
Okay.
Nope, I'm making terrible decisions, but we have to move fast. And I have a minute, so I'm going to do this. And while I'm at it, I am going
Doug, you're muted.
to...
Oh, I just said some things never change.
Yep.
And while I do that, I am going to cast Enhance Ability on myself. And I'm going to use Eagle Splendor, so now I have advantage on charisma checks.
Are these verbal component spells?
Yes, but I can also use my sorcery points to cast as subtle spells so that I don't have to use the verbal or somatic components of these spells.
Are you? Because you are currently standing
Yes.
in front of an adult dragon.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
Make sure you use your points.
Yep. I'm gonna start knocking them off right now, and I'm gonna hold on, let me cast this on myself. And then let me use my subtle spell to my sorcery point.
I should specify. Not only does it know if you use magic to influence it, its mood it becomes hostile.
Yes.
At the end of that minute.
Specifically.
Yeah.
How long is it? A minute?
Mhm.
It's only 1 minute.
Okay.
And I don't have the
Fine,
ability to
thanks.
buff it any longer than that because that's not one of my meta magics. And I just pull out all the beautiful trinkets and I just lay that out in front of them and I go, for you, a gift. All we ask is a little bit of information of where to go, and we will be out of your hair instantly. Or your scales, I should say. Beautiful scales.
To be honest, I'm not interested in gold. I do like silver. But there are things I desire much more. With my age and my wealth, I find importance to be the things I want. I like it. I want things that are you.
I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Oh, I said, I want things that are valuable to you. Those are the things that I collect. A lover's hair, a childhood toy, a song written out of love. These are the things that have true value So what is
How
it
about the
that you can trade me?
How about the name?
Maybe a name and a story of the name. If it does truly mean so much.
Rieta. She was my first love, my first kiss, my first other thing. And she was the first person I ever killed for.
I know in the beginning you said you weren't wearing your emerald ring. Do you still have it?
The ring that I gave it to Selena in the Feywild the first time around.
Okay. I was trying to think
Doug,
if you...
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'd say do you still have anything from her on your person? Or like in memory of her?
Yeah, I still have some of some clothing. Like, because she and I used to share pieces of clothing all the time.
So would you be willing to part with your first love's keepsake?
And I take out like a small, it's like, it was obviously at one point like a shirt, but it's been long kind of worn into just like a scarf piece, like a piece of fabric. And I just sniff it. It doesn't smell like her. It hasn't smelled like her in ages, but I just take that little bit and I kiss it and I put it down in front of the dragon.
So you guys are still about 50 feet away because you guys came up in the center of the room and you're keeping good distance, but you see the dragon inhale and exhale. And as she does, as they do, you see the air. If a moonbeam could be air, it sparkles and lights as her breath comes out, and it blows and lifts that scarf in the air. And as it's airborne, it slowly drifts and lands in front of the dragon as she sniffs it and closes their eyes for a moment. We can definitely do a name for a name. And I believe the name you were looking for is Stoic?
Yes.
I have seen this man.
Where?
Upstairs. Unfortunately, that is a place I cannot allow you to go.
You'd be willing to negotiate for passage?
I am very indebted to the one that allows me to stay here, but I could turn my eyes for the right price.
How about that man's head?
That is not how I clear my debts. I could take it if I wanted it, but his heartache is delicious. And if I kill him, I would no longer get to enjoy it.
I dig in my pockets a little bit and I find something like, oh yeah. I pull it out and it's the Defender of the Realm medallion. And I present it to Falcor back when, well, I don't know what has happened, but we used to be a group of individuals that defended a realm somewhere on a different plane. This was our medallion that signified who we were. I've worn it in battles. We all have one. It is a title and it comes with it opens doors for us, and it brought us to a new level. It brought our group to a new level. Would you take this medallion for safe passage?
Don't want your trinket, because I don't think that's a representative of who you are. Because I may not get out much, but I listen, and even I have heard of the Folly. Not the defenders, but I have heard of the Folly. Your name has become very well known in the Feywild.
I imagine not for good.
Some speak highly of you. Others, many others.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said many others search you out.
Well, good. Then they'll find us here with you.
So I do apologize. And I would sit here and talk with you and share stories. But I cannot allow you to go any further. But you have given me a beautiful love scarf, and for that, I will allow you to go back the way you came.
Can you describe again what this space looks like?
I can show you.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Okay.
It was the closest thing to moonbeams I could find.
It's beautiful. What is the wood? What is the wood? Is that the thing that? What is that?
That is the stairs up to the next level.
Okay. Oh, the dragon's not even in front of the stairs.
No. No, it's not. Why is it moving tokens?
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
How tall is the dragon?
Giant? You don't know how tall a giant creature is. It is
big.
Plumped. Yeah, they're big. It does not give me height, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's I would say if it on its hind legs, its head is probably about 30 feet up, and if it wanted to, it could stand on its hind legs and easily touch the ceiling.
Gotcha. Okay.
I say, well, that is very kind of you, Falcor. Before what happens next, I do have one more question for you. Can you tell me the name of your boss or your friend, the one who you guard the passage for?
I guess I can as a farewell gift. His name is Ludimir. But now
Oh, we have his letter.
I find myself not wanting company anymore, and I suggest that you leave.
Oh, I immediately boop! And I'm running backward towards those stairs.
Are you?
Direction out.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll our initiative, because it is getting ready to take off after you. It suddenly finds itself not in a good, friendly mood. And so you running off, just that was the tipping point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right. roll my initiative. Yay.
Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yay.
Over 25?
Oh no.
Over 20?
21.
Oh, 23.
23. That's what you rolled on the last fight. You just like insta get 23?
I just got another. No, it's a 16 plus 7.
Oh. All right. And Tara, you said 21?
21. I rolled two
Over
13s
15?
and then
16.
Over 10? Oh, over 10?
No.
No.
You heard you.
Jeb, what do you got?
Go lower.
Got a 9.
Okay.
oh no.
It's
Chris?
initiative.
I got a 5.
Oh, no.
I'm just taking in the scenery. I'm just like, wow.
Yep.
Pretty dragon.
This is beautiful.
Okay. O plus Dex, right?
Yeah.
For initiative?
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dex.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I might actually get to use a creature I put in front of you guys.
And wreck us.
Rickety wrecked.
Keep killing the rest of them. Ugh.
I got cocky. Sorry guys. I got real cocky.
All right. So, yeah. As you see the dragon start to get angry, Asura, all of you can tell what her game plan is to run. And so does the dragon. And at this point, Doug, what do you do? Or what does Lady Interest do? Because you are top of the order, buddy.
Seeing out of the corner of my eye, Asura running and basically deducing what's happening real quick. I'm gonna dash forward and let's see. How far am I from? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go attack the dragon.
Yay!
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So you got 40 feet of movement, right?
Yes. No, 55. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Then you can get right up.
Yep.
I don't know if you want. You're within range at that point, but I don't know if you want to circle around or.
No, I want to stay like basically between. Not that it'll make much difference, but I'm gonna stay between the party and the dragon.
Okay.
And take some strikes with my sword. Which I forgot in the last battle. I actually attacked twice. Monks. All right, so the first one is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Good to know.
Eight. 38 damage.
Okay. That's the
Second
first strike.
hit- Yeah, the second is a 23 to hit.
Also hits.
39 points on the second one.
Whew.
And let me see if I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to try and do a stunning strike on it.
Yes.
Okay.
To do a con
Go
save, con saving throw to be a 16.
Need a con save of 16?
Yeah, you need to do a con save.
Okay. Legendary resistance. And I pass. Because that was in that one.
Damn.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I say that out loud so you guys can help me keep track of what
Okay.
I say, get out of here if you can. That's my turn.
All right. Asura, that is you.
I seeing that I made yet again stupid decision, and seeing Enthris like literally trying to be fodder for this, I am going to cast Mind Sliver at the dragon, which is an intelligence of 16. However, I am going to use my meta magic of heightened spell, which gives disadvantage on the first saving throw that this creature is going to make, which means they have disadvantage on their intelligence saving throw.
Okay, and it's just an intelligence saving throw?
This is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Forgot to look at what I'm immune to. Whoa.
And this is going to be psychic damage.
Okay. 7 plus... Oh, it's disadvantage. Damn it.
Yep.
I'll take it. That's a 17 and a 16, so 16 plus 6. 22?
That saves.
Dude, dragons are
So-
smart.
Hold on. Let me... It doesn't say anything happens if it fails. It just says
Oh,
if
well.
it succeeds.
Wrong. It actually gives me my saving throw. It's plus 11, and I only did plus 6, so it's 26.
Well, it definitely saves. So does it take half damage as it fails, or if it takes no damage if it fails?
If it just passes, it probably doesn't take any.
If it doesn't say takes half damage, because I've had a couple spells like that.
Yeah, it's got to express.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me what happens if it fails. Well,
Yeah, then
fudge
it just
me sideways.
failed.
That makes me very scared. And that was my action. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna dash up these stairs. And my dog is coming with me.
Okay, so and you have 40 feet of movement, or are you using your movement plus the dash action as a bonus action?
Yeah, I've got 60 on that. 30 and
So
30.
60. Okay, so
Sight-wise, where does that put me?
it's right about there.
Okay, so I'm just at the very bottom of the stairs.
Correct.
Okay.
But your dog can't go that far, right? Or no, you don't. You take your dog with you because it's in your shadow, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to move the panther anyway. Okay, so that ends your turn. Oh, what to do? Because it is now the dragon's turn. And let's see. Oh,
Shit! Shit!
Uh-oh.
What's everybody freaking out about?
okay.
Because it went right for it's going
We're
right
about to
for
find
me.
out.
Oh, so the dragon is going to move up just enough to keep Enthris in front of it, and it is going to cast Moonbeam, which is a 90-foot cone. So
Oh,
that will
God.
get everybody,
What does Moonbeam do?
or not Moonbeam. Sorry, I've got two. I can do. Yeah, let's do the Moonlight Breath. Or no, sorry, that one's a straight line. We'll do the Dream Breath. That's what I was looking at. So the dragon suddenly sucks in and inhales this like green effervescent mist that just flows forward at 90 feet. And all of you must make a Constitution saving throw
What's up with these con saves?
of over 18.
All right, over 18.
Oh,
Yes.
So
We get the
Val-
bonus with
Yeah.
with Bear being near us, right?
Easy and
Yes.
I do.
I don't. Yeah.
Do not.
Oh, that is not. Oh, that's not going to do it.
This doesn't have anything with being frightened, does it?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking dragon.
Woo! That's close.
What did we roll?
I got a 24.
Okay. So
Uh,
did anybody not? Beat the
19.
16.
I rolled a 10.
23 was mine.
3?
Asura and Valen failed.
Okay. So as the mist finds you, and you can't help but breathe it in, upon failing the Constitution save, you fall unconscious.
Okay.
Cool.
Not dead, not out, but sleeping.
Oh, it puts you to sleep.
Yeah, it puts you unconscious for 10 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
So Valen and Asura are down.
Okay. So I'm going to use my reaction to do Sentinel.
Okay.
Which basically, because he attacked somebody other than me.
Yep. And you're
I get
within
to just
range?
Make a weapon attack.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that's 30 points.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
And that, well, I only used part of my
And
movement.
it was half damage if you saved. Is that right?
No, there was no damage.
Oh, okay. It was
Yeah,
just
if you save, you're fine. If you fail, you basically fall asleep. You go unconscious.
Okay. Got it.
So, let's see. I still have my movement. And I will move. Because I used about 10 feet. Dang it. So I will. Fuck, you got a hell of an opportunity attack. No, use Sentinel so you don't have a reaction. I'm moving.
Sure.
I think. I could be wrong with monks. I'm hoping you don't.
Nah, it's still just one reaction. So-
Okay. So he's moving right there. They are moving there. Yeah. There we go. And it is now Valen's turn.
No, it's not. I'm
Oh
out.
yeah. So it skips Valen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no like saving or anything to wake up.
No.
10
So it's
minutes.
basically,
I think someone has to shake us awake.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like most spells. Any damage, or if you're like shooken by another character, they'll wake up. They're just asleep.
Okay. Okay.
I will let you guys know that. It's a kind of a weird thing.
So who's asleep right now? Just Asura and Valen?
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
And it is now on Bear.
Right. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do. This dragon plops down in front of me. I like, it's fine. Look at my ring, and I go, activate haste, and I haste myself with the ring. So
Is that a free action?
yeah, that's one of my questions. How does it work?
The ring of spell storing. I believe-
Count as a spell cast as an action, right?
Yeah, I think it still counts as an action to use it.
But since you're hasting yourself, Bear, you would still have your hasted action and
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my double movement, right, in this
Yes.
round.
Yeah, you still have all that.
So is it
And
an
plus 2 to AC.
Thank you.
It's +2 to your AC.
And advantage on dex saving throws.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
And it's an action to stir Valen. Is that how it works?
Yeah, but I think on haste, your hasted action has to be an attack action. You could use your.
It's attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Use an object, yeah.
Oh, so I have to attack.
Poke him with your sword. That's using it.
I'll stab Valen.
With advantage.
Yeah.
You just start pummeling him upside the head. Wake up! Wake up!
just because I don't.
Huh?
Just because I don't want to get too into the weeds, you can interact with an object. Valen can be an object
Okay.
as your hasted action.
Oh,
Okay.
I've
Valen's
been
just an
electrified this whole
object to you,
campaign,
huh?
so that makes sense.
That's what I'll do. I will bend down, smack Valen once or twice across the cheek, and say, "This is not nap time, Valen. This is dragon killing time." And with my double movement, what am I up to? I got 60 feet. I am gonna run away. I will. Let's see. Where shall I go? Where shall I go? I'm gonna run also to the stairs. I'm gonna go run to the stairs, and I know I'm not gonna like stealth or anything, but I'm just gonna run to the stairs and kind of like get behind some shelter in case she shoots a fire breath at me.
Something. What's your distance?
I guess
you're on
60
me.
if it's doubled.
You're on me. Yep.
It's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
you want to pass Asura and run to this side of the stairs?
Yeah, and like duck behind it as best I can, give myself some kind of cover.
Yeah, you should be able to get right about here with 60 feet.
Okay.
Ah. Too much.
And you just kind of notice that like
It's in
Asura
the
is
way.
like Asura is like in shadow as you see like her shadow dog is literally like laying on her.
And then what is your freshly revived panther doing there?
Well, I didn't give her any action, so if I don't say anything, she automatically takes the dodge action.
Okay.
I don't think she follows me. I think she just stands there and she takes dodge.
Okay. So disadvantage.
Yep.
All right. And then easy. If you're done, Bear, that's easy. You're up.
Yep. I'm out.
All right. I will. I'll move up next to the dragon, so I'm like within like melee distance of it.
Okay.
And
Easily do that.
yep.
We'll
Pretty
say close
close.
to 10 feet.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cast blindness on him. And so choose foe, choose one creature, see within range, is within 30 feet. And he has to make a constitution save of 22.
Dang.
Yeah, buddy.
So they failed before I choose if I'm going to use an action. I'm not sure what blind sight is.
Blindness.
No,
Yeah,
the
but
dragon has blind sight.
The dragon has blind sight.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you can see with
Even-
being
Even when I'm blinded. So yeah, I'm not going to waste my reaction. I'm blinded.
Oh,
I can
okay.
see,
So,
but I can only see for 60 feet now.
okay, so you are technically. Oh, dang! I should have made you deaf. Dang it! Oh no, I goofed on that one.
So
Sorry.
I can see. Yeah. So I mean, currently I can see everybody, but you can get out of my sight now because of that.
Gotcha. Okay. And that's all that I can do. Cast my spell right there. I guess. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. No, I can't. Sorry, I can't do anything else. that is it. I am just gonna be right there.
All right, so we're now back at the top of the order, and Doug, you are up.
Okay.
Man, Lady Anthers is scary. Y'all think this dragon's scary?
Yeah.
Vampire
Not
monk.
hitting you
yeah.
for like
Standard.
80 points around.
You can take this as a preview of what fighting a high-level vampire is going to be like.
Wait.
That's scary, man.
Very
you say that
scary.
like it's going to happen.
Yes.
Well, you're specifically wanting to chase one. Just
I was gonna
saying.
say,
True. We're
That's
hunting
true.
down a vampire for Stoic.
Yeah.
So about
Very hard.
that personal mission of Stoics.
Inthrus's vampire daddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yep.
So, what I want to do, if I can, let's see. Yeah. I want to try to get up on its back to attack it.
Okay.
This thing takes
You
off.
have-
I want to go for a ride.
You have the endurance. You have the distance, so give me an athletics check, please.
Okay.
As a monk.
Okay. 15.
Yeah. So with a 15, you don't quite make it all the way to the neck and to the top of the head,
Mhm.
but you do dodge the swiping tail and are able to jump higher up on its back and run up a couple feet to make it to about in between the wings.
Perfect. All right. So that is what I wanted. So I'll take take a couple of shots.
Much better.
Well, the first was 30 to hit.
That hits.
So 18, 20, 36 on the first one,
Dang, son.
and a nat 20 on the second attack.
Oh no.
Oh.
So we got it's 21, 42, 52 on the second.
Dang, son.
And yeah, I'll do flurry of blows again.
All right.
All right, so 2 arm strike. That's a total 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I will mention that's the lowest attack roll you've had.
Well, I can explain, but it's her sword attack is plus 15 to hit. So
Pretty good chances.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
you're hitting with it.
Understandable.
high level stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yep,
All
yep.
right. 17, 24 plus 7 is 31 on the first one.
First one.
And a nat 20 again on the second.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So it's 12, 24. So 31 again. Because I rolled really crappy. So 31 again.
rolled really crappy. Yeah.
Poor Doug.
And
100 damage points in one round.
No biggie. No biggie.
Yeah.
so, and I'm going to spend one more key point to use the open hand technique, which basically, whenever I hit a flurry of blows attack, I can impose one of these effects, and the one I'm choosing is you can't take a reaction until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And I just said, I said to get out of here.
Right, and so I have to make a check to see if that succeeds.
No, the other ones you would, but this one is just. Well, let me make sure. Fall prone if it fails a dex save, gets pushed if he fails strength save, or it can't take a reaction. Yeah, there's no save on that.
Okay, so I just can't take a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that was the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, Falcor is going to use a legendary action. And it is going to make a tail attack on you to get you the hell off of its back. So that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It is not that much damage, but you need to succeed in a DC on a DC of 18 strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
And you
15.
take 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I take that back. That is a lot of damage.
Oh, good.
In the parentheses, it says 1d8 plus 5. And I didn't see the 9 in front of it.
Hmm.
So, hold on. So that's 10 plus 9. Somebody add for me.
That's
What?
19.
That's 19.
7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 12.
That's 31.
One.
Plus 11.
42.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Plus 7.
49,
49.
Plus 6.
55,
Plus 9.
64,
Jeez Louise.
Plus 7.
71.
71.
I thought you were rolling d8s though, so how are you rolling like 11?
Because it's plus 5.
Each
Oh.
roll is plus 5?
Each 5 is it's 9, 1d8 or d8 plus 5.
I thought the plus 5 would have
That's
been
why
at the end.
that's why it's a legendary attack. Yeah, but it's on the end of each dice, isn't it? Because it's 1d5 or 1d8 plus 5.
It is. It is if you decide it is, but it's typically, if you're reading it, it's 98 plus 5 would be you roll 98s, then add 5.
Correct.
Oh, well.
We're level 15. It's
No, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go
Okay.
because PEMDAS.
9 d8s.
Is that?
D8s.
Can we do that?
No, right? If you're gonna do it, can I do it?
If that's how physics work in
Yeah.
this world.
I mean, her sword rolls 5 dice. Do I add plus 10 to each one?
Well, I mean, not to get too stuck on it, but like,
I'm fine.
Okay. That was a lot of damage. I don't know.
Interest has got Death Wish anyway, so
Yeah, that was like half my HP right there.
And that was my legendary action.
Yeah.
And it is now Valen's turn.
yeah, because Asura's getting skipped out on. Wait, no, it's the. Doesn't Falcor go now?
He does, but I'm gonna say that was he used his legendary action on his turn.
Okay,
I
so
could have
that-
used it in between, but
You would still get a turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
would
would.
still get a turn.
Yeah, legendaries are at the
course.
end of the turn. That's
I don't
not. It's outside of the turn order. So
I don't want to kill
Correct.
people, man. This is the first time I used a big boss like this.
Go for
yeah,
it,
you
dude.
still gets a
You
turn.
got
Yeah, man.
Have at it.
Don't make it easy on us, okay?
Not going easy on you.
Yeah, you're not. I know.
All right.
Okay. So good, because I wanted to try this one anyway. Oh my gosh. So let's do. Yeah. I'm going to use my turn and I'm going to cast Invisible on myself.
Whoa.
Which, by the way, Doug, what'd you get on that strength saving throw?
15.
15. So you are currently prone. It would have knocked you off my back and you'd be prone.
Okay, so I'm on the ground.
Yeah. You'll just put your
God gummit. I thought she'd be like just sit like on.
Yeah.
I could guess where it is.
like prone on my back. Yeah, no. Ain't not-
I mean, she can still see him, but
yeah,
Yeah.
I know she can. Valen, and then it is now Valen's turn. Well, I'll move. I'm gonna move. How do I do that? Because you guys can't see where I'm going, right?
Put your token into your GM, the GM layer,
GM layer.
so that you can see where they're
Oh.
going, but we can't because they'll be in our layer. I mean, they won't be in our layer anymore.
Just right click it and GM layer.
There we go. Okay. All right, but either way, it is Valen's turn.
We can
All
still
right.
see it, by the way.
I know I'm trying to hide it.
Okay.
I'm trying to let him take his turn while I do it because I'm trying to figure it out.
So
So invisible dragon.
yeah, I can't see it, but
And
Empress
you are also
can.
prone, Valen.
Okay,
Just
I
so you
stand
know.
up.
Okay.
Can I like look to Empress and be like, and can she give me anything, or am I kind of SOL?
That's up to him, really.
Yeah, it's up to
Yeah,
him.
no, she can.
But
You can.
can I-
You would have to use your bonus action for that, but you can use your bonus action to look at her and
Okay.
see if she can. I think that's totally fair.
It's right there.
All right. Running at her. So it's up in the air. They're up in the air.
No, I'm still on the ground.
Okay, so on the ground. Well, we are going to make our way over there.
So you want to run up to where you think the dragon is?
Yep. I've got 30 feet of movement, so I'm still good.
Yep. And then
And-
with it being invisible, your attack rolls would just be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Swing wild. my friend,
There
swing
is.
wild.
Let me see. There's something that gives me advantage, and I cannot remember what it is now. Maybe. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. So I pull out a quarterstaff, but it's not my regular quarterstaff. This one's actually got like a little shimmer to it. And I pull it out and I swing and pop them underneath their belly, I guess. So I'm doing this at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, invisible.
I need to take a picture of this. A 20 and a 1.
Oh
Like it is.
That's
It is
just rude.
It is extremely rude.
Torture.
Yeah, I got to take a picture of that.
Wow.
Well, okay. So does anything happen on the natural one? I'll let you decide as the DM on that one.
Yeah, because you're swinging where you think it is, and you
Mhm.
kind of overswing a little bit, and you kind of, when you straighten out your elbow a little too far, and like there's a little squeak and a little pinch.
A little
But
hyperextension.
yeah, but
Hyperextension.
nothing but air.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good when you're like in your 40s, 50s. Like that,
Yeah.
that really hurts. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Same thing. Okay, that's a lot better. So that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So as it connects, you see this pulse kind of start from the bottom of the staff and work its way up. And so this is the staff of striking. So I get to add. Do I want? I'm going to expend 3 charges and add 3d6 to this. Now here comes the question, because you were doing because it's got a 1d6 plus 4. Am I doing 3d6 plus 4, or am I doing 3d6 plus 12? Got to ask the question.
Sorry. No, you're correct. Say that again.
Well, I got to ask the question. I get 1d6 plus 4 per charge expended. I'm expending 3 charges. Is that 3d6 plus 4?
Yeah, each one would be plus 4, then 1d6 plus 4. And
Okay, that's 3d6
That's
plus
the
12.
rules. That's
Okay.
how it works.
I'm all here for it.
he's like, yeah. I'm like, I just did it. I'm not going to tell you. You can't.
All right, so
Doug's like, no.
My DM brain is hurting.
all right. So that's 15 plus 15. Okay, we're going to have to do math here. 15 plus 9.
Wait, is this
It is.
flurry of blows?
No, this is my staff of striking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's 15 plus 9 is 24, plus another 6 is 30, plus 11 is 41 points of damage.
All right. Which, by the way, I forgot to mention, that dragon went invisible because it was screaming in pain from Enthris just hacking away. Like,
Yeah.
Enthris did a lot of damage
Hmm.
to that dragon. And that is why it went invisible and to get the hell away from her. And so, how many damage was that again? Did you say
41?
41? And
Yeah.
as you swing at the nothingness, your staff strikes true, and you find contact, and you hear another just loud like, oh! And I'm pretty sure that you just struck the dragon in the open wound that it has on its back.
Oh. Let's see. So I've still got.
If you could see it, you would notice it is very rough.
Yeah, I still got a little bit of movement left, I think. You know what? I'm actually good right there. I'm okay right there. Oh. How much did I move?
So you're just gonna hang out right there.
I'm trying to figure out how much I actually did move, because I was
It was
probably
only like
about-
5 or 10 feet. It wasn't that far.
Well, you spent half movement to stand up too.
I still
Yeah.
got 30
That's
feet
right.
of movement. So I probably have about
you're
20 feet left.
60 feet
He's
Yeah, I'm at
speedy
60
boy.
feet. I'm at 60 feet.
or 15 feet left.
Monks, man, monks.
Monks with
Monks.
mobile, and yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I'll move. Actually, yeah. I'll move back towards easy. And chess. Yep, that
Alright.
works. I'm good right there. Done.
Jeb, you are up, buddy.
First thing, I command Chess to come to me.
Sorry, you broke up.
I command Chess to come to me, and I use my action. I issue her. I say, lick Asura. And so she goes over and like just gives Asura the most vigorous of licks.
Yeah.
And seeing where Valen just was and putting 2 and 2 together, like, okay, should I get in that area approximately? Pull out my sword, head that way to where I saw Valen strike true. And I will cast on the sword or on my attack, Branding Smite.
Okay.
And I believe I have 2 attacks now. So I'm attacking, swinging where I saw Valen strike. Is it at disadvantage?
It is a disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Nope. Well, that's a miss. That's a 1. 1 and a 19. Okay.
Oh,
So that one goes wild. And come back in. Okay. No, that's not gonna do it. The lowest one was 17.
17 is not hit.
Fuck.
Barely misses. Barely misses.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, that's it. Just gonna. I swear she was.
You still have a hasted action. You still have one more action.
Yeah.
No, I used one action to tell Chest to wake you up, and then one action to attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And you don't have anything for your bonus?
My bonus was the spell on the Brandon Smite.
Understood. All right. Well, then, if you're not moving, then that puts us on easy.
all right.
Come on, Essel the first.
All right, it's time to do some little thing called AOE. And then I'm gonna try to blow up an area.
Chaos Wizard.
As you should. Because
as I should.
you've seen where everyone's attacking.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
heard the
I have an
noise.
idea. All right. Let's see here. Quick question, since
Yes.
I'm used to this. If Bear is using a haste spell, is that requiring me to have concentration while he's using that haste spell?
No, it should actually be him. It's from the ring, and he's wearing it. So technically, he's the caster.
Okay, I didn't know if I could, like, if I cast a concentration spell, he's going to be like blown off of it. Okay.
If it is a concentration spell, Bear, just keep track of that. So if you get hit, you're gonna have to make a save for that.
Technically, my Branding Smite was a concentration. That throws off my haste too.
I'll let it slide.
Okay, I did not.
You didn't know.
Yeah, I thought it was because of the ring. It was a whole other thing, but
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, I am going to cast Wall of Fire with the staff. I take the staff and point it to the direction where I saw, I'd say, obviously, Bear and Valen fight in that area. I'm going to try to use that wall.
Okay, which is pretty much of you.
Say again, what?
Which is pretty much just straight ahead of you.
Right, straight ahead of me, but I want it to be like protected, like going from it's gonna be 60, it's gonna be about 40 feet long and about 20 feet high. And it can be, let's see, how thick can it be? It could be
3 C's thick.
3 C's. Sorry, I am trying to show you where I'm going to put it. Yeah. And then angle it where it's basically going from here, like from here,
Okay.
like to here. So it's like kind of
like I
up.
got you.
What's that?
I got you.
You got me? Okay. So at least where I saw them strike is where I'm gonna put it across. Yeah. Yeah.
I assume you're sculpting me out of this.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put the wall where it's not like right on top of you, but close. Like it's within like, well, I don't know where your figure is in particular. It looks like you're still on the top left.
Yeah. How wide is it?
It's gonna be about let me double check.
Because right now it's about 5 by 40.
Okay. 40 feet's fine. Actually, I'll push it out to 50 feet.
Okay.
Push out to 50 feet. It's 1 foot thick and it's 20 foot high.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically 20 by 40 by 1.
And what's it do to the creature?
20 by 50 by 1.
And what does it do to the creature that's in it?
All right, the creature that is in it has to make a dexterity save of 22.
Phew. That's not going to do it. Okay. That's a fail.
It's a fail. Creature takes 5d8s of damage. 5d8s of fire damage.
All right.
For firewall. All right. All right. That is 20 points of fire damage.
Oh.
And 20.
Oh, that's it.
But he has to keep on doing it if he's going to be in the area within 5 feet of the wall.
Well, it's also if I start my turn, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's an enter in. So I'll have to make that. You'll have to do that again at the start of the dragon's turn.
Enters.
So that brings us to top of the order. Mrs. Entress, would you like to do the honors?
I would.
Because you're the only one that can see this dragon. And when you gaze upon it, you see it is now scorched, bleeding, and beaten. And it has a very, very worried look on its face.
All right. Okay, well, I stand up.
Okay.
Which means I'm gonna have to use I'm gonna have to use a key point to get to her. Her.
Okay.
Yeah. Where is it?
Doing Step of the Wind.
I have too many features.
Doing Step
I
of the
know.
Wind.
I was trying to decide what I should do with my
Yeah.
my spells. It was a lot of stuff.
Step of the Wind. It doubles your, or I know you get to do the dash as a bonus.
The dash
action.
as a
Yeah.
bonus.
Well, because Step of the Wind. I think Step of the Wind is a bonus action. I'm pretty sure, actually.
I wanted my bonus action. That's okay.
Yeah. Step of the Wind is a bonus action.
I wanted my bonus action because I'm hurting. But I am pretty determined here, so yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I'll use my bonus action to do. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I actually do have that. Yeah, I do. Okay, I just had to search for it. Yeah, to dash so that I can get over to it and make an attack.
All right. Let it rip.
Okay. First one is 17. I don't think that hits, does it?
No, that does not.
Oh no.
Okay. The second one, that's going to hit 27.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. 29 points of damage.
Woo-hoo. So please describe your murder of this beautiful, beautiful dragon.
So I am going to run from behind and basically jump up like its haunches, like onto like the base of its tail, and just start running up its back with the sword, just dragging like slicing through it all the way up, just running past the wall of fire as it's being blocked by its body, I hope.
20 feet, yeah, you're right over
Yeah,
top.
all the way up the neck, and until I just do a little, like I flip it in my hand and come down straight down into the head.
Oh, that's quite the trophy. Yeah, and that is done for. The dragon is out.
Well,
Right.
Yay. We did it.
I slowly start to stand up while your dog is still licking. Just like, oh, I mean, your panther. Just like, oh.
I just okay, that's enough. Chess, she's up. Good job, thank you.
All right.
Do we see the dragon now that it's dead, or is it still invisible?
Oh no, it's
It
visible.
shows, yeah.
It's
And I'll
visible,
turn
and it's a
off-
horrifying sight.
Yeah.
This once majestic creature is not looking pretty.
Split in half, charred.
Yeah, almost sliced in half. Like,
Sir just kind of sits there for a minute, and she's just petting Blacktooth, and she's like, "This is the second time now I've run away from a dragon." And I come back and it is dead already.
yeah, from your perspective, you were running, and suddenly woke up to a dog licking you. To sit up and see
Panther. It's a panther.
or panther. Sorry, to sit up and see, Enthris running in the air at an upward slant, dragging the sword behind her over this wall of fire, and then suddenly the dragon appeared.
When we fought the young black dragon, I kissed Stoic on the mouth and then I ran away. And when I came back, the dragon was already dead. So,
I mean,
seems like a theme, and I don't like this about myself.
Yeah.
Why? I think it's kind of badass.
That I slept through a dragon attack.
Or rephrase it this way: you're so cool, the dragons just die when you nap.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I go up to Empress, like, what do you have a death wish? What are you doing? And I grab her by her shoulders, and while I'm doing that, half reflexive, probably half kind of knowing what he's doing, I cast Cure Wounds. So you see the white energy kind of run through my arms and down into her, and you heal 9 points. Nothing much, but
Yeah.
It looks like we got the new 60 healing hands in our midst.
You run up as you say that. You see her just kind of standing, like back straight and head down, like beside the head of the dragon. The sword still kind of held like in reverse grip, like the translucent blade dripping with this dark blood, and she turns and looks you with these dark reddish eyes, and she says, "I told you to run."
and we don't leave people behind. Not our friends. Like it or not, you're with us. You're stuck with us.
You don't get it. Somehow in this transition, in this whatever has happened to us, you all have forgotten. Whatever you have, you need to protect. And if you've lost it, you need to get it back. You don't understand how precious it is until you never had it. Don't you understand? Like when that dragon asked for what's important to us or something we could give it to it, I didn't have anything to offer. You have to protect this. You have to.
Was she pointing at the group when she said
Mhm.
that?
You can tell she's kind of talking to all of you, like she's
Yeah.
kind of loud.
Right.
And how does you killing yourself keep the group together?
It keeps you alive. It keeps you together.
And this,
I told you before I was always meant to be alone. And I'm already dead.
just because your body responds differently to the world, you breathe a little less, your heart moves a little slower, that makes you dead? Or
You know what I am.
there's a difference between physical death and emotional death. You have the choice right here, right now. You may not be able to do anything about your body, about your physical form. I don't know how that stuff works. Or maybe I do, I don't know. I'm able to cast magic and I don't know what that means, but either way. But you can make the choice right now to actually live, to have a life.
And you can make the choice to not have this wall or whatever you called it between you all. Say what you will, but right now that's a choice.
That's fair.
It's a choice we didn't know we made. None of us remember why this wall is here. I mean, I agree with you. We need to not make that choice, yes. But what choice is that? What did we make that was bad? What did we not make that was bad? What can we do about it now to fix it?
Now you can unmake it.
Again, and you killing yourself by the dragon does that. How?
Because I'll do whatever I have to protect what you have until you realize.
Sorry, I missed that last part of your speech.
Emotional impact gone.
I will continue to do whatever it takes to protect what you have until you realize how precious it is. You have to.
And all we ask, again, Valiant, that's not what you were saying, but all we ask is don't die for us. Live with us. If you want to protect us, live with us.
I just slowly walk up to her and I touch her braid. And I touch my braid. You have us. And you have always had us. I will not
You
lose
have
you.
each other.
And we have you. You are not a part from us. You are not an exemption to us.
I look at Bear and I just say, I can't make that promise. I'm not a member of the Folly. And I start walking towards the stairs.
Whoa. I mean, you can... I was going to say, do you guys want to take like a minute before we head to the next level? I know we're all kind of banged up. Or do you want to just keep on?
Yeah, I'm just going to grab her wrist. And just say...
What you
Whatever
notice
you need-
feels cold.
And I hold on, even though I hate the cold, I hold on. Whatever you need to tell yourself, fine. But if you want to make sure that we live through this, we need to take a moment and rest.
And rest.
I'm asking, like, as Jeb, are we taking a short rest? Is that fine with everybody?
I need to take a short rest.
Okay, perfect. So then, as you talk to her, Asura, I start making the preparations, and I cast that 3rd level magic circle, just because I want to do something, guys. It's a 10. It takes me a minute to cast. It's a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder. Glowing runes appear where the cylinder intersects with floor or surface. Basically, I choose one of the following types of creatures, and they can't get in unless I want them to. And Interplanal has to do like a roll. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast a spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in reverse. Oh, basically, I make it as a prison. Since we're the Fae, I'm going to say any Fae creatures cannot enter the circle. I cast this circle and I go, we can take a rest. If you really need to like take a nap, get inside the circle. It's gonna last for like an hour. Fae creatures, it's hard. It'll be like super difficult for a Fae creature to come and get you in there. We can all just take a minute and gather our thoughts and figure out who this Ludimir fella is. Then I go sit inside the circle, sit Indian style, and I just
How big's the circle again?
10-foot radius, 20-foot tall.
Big, is it?
No, it's a very intimate circle.
I was gonna say, we're gonna be sitting kind of close together.
Yep. But if you're not hurting, then
I just took HP.
Technically speaking, I've been doing the spell radiuses wrong. It is supposed to, like, a radius is like half of the circle, so it would be like 20 foot across.
Okay, perfect.
That was one thing I was going to correct for the next arc.
Gotcha.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
So a 20-foot circle where we can all fit in nice and cozy.
I'll sit right next to Bear, and my shadow just kind of like curls up like in my lap.
Speaking of correction, Doug, you can heal Anthrus for 60 points because I see where I went wrong with that attack. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
With the +5, whatever it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't read 9d8. It reads 9 1d8 plus 5.
Oh, interesting.
So
Instead of because it's just bracketing instead of
it
actually.
does. It has parentheses around the 1d8.
Oh,
plus
okay.
5.
It's
That's
either
where
a
the
9.
confusion was.
That would still be multiplying the 1d8, then adding 5, or at least that's how I'd interpret it.
Yeah,
it's either-
and I'll show you why I read it like that.
That's okay. She's already regenerating. So
Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to hurt her that bad, but
she was. That took like half of her HP there. Like that's pretty good.
I mean, I know you can do 70 points of damage every turn. I just haven't thrown a monster at you that can do that yet.
Asura, you
Yes.
sit next to me, and Blacktooth comes up to you, and I say, "What's your dog's name again?"
Oh, my dog's name is Blacktooth. Chess is yours.
Yeah, I'm asking about your dog. Blacktooth, you said?
Blacktooth or Senka, which means little shadow.
Do you see the similarity here?
What do you mean?
My direwolf, her name is Whiteclaw.
And my wolf is named Blacktooth.
White, black, claw, tooth.
Where is Whiteclaw?
I assume around here somewhere. She comes from the Feywild. I haven't summoned her, but somewhere in the Feywild.
I wonder what that means.
It's a good question. I mean, I would summon her, but we're in tight spaces, and she kind of likes to. She's a countryside roamer type creature.
She's much bigger than mine because mine's like for the casting. She's only considered mine's only considered a medium creature and not a large creature. So like he's more of like the size of like a mastiff. Like he's a big dog, but he's not like direwolf size.
Yeah.
He just has direwolf stats for some reason. Because that's what the spell card said to do. But to create him as a medium monstrosity instead of a large creature. So there's kind of an unnaturalness to him. He's got eyes that are like they glow, and he just seems unnatural. But he's a sweetie.
Where do you have any idea where she came from or what she is?
Sorry. He is Shad though. I don't know. He's not like, as you can see, like I'm petting him, but like my hands kind of like dip into him a little bit. So it's more like I'm petting out of like gesture as opposed to like function. Like I'm not really touching him in any like real meaningful way. It's like there's like a give, like in my hand kind of goes in a little bit and then goes through. But like I can definitely feel like something. Like it's not like there's nothing there. It's just there's a density in air. I don't know. He is a shadow. He's not here, but he is not there. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm able to do what I am doing. And you can see like little shadows are like just kind of like glistening off of me, like when like as like the moon was shining, a little bit of shadows kind of like dissipate off of me. I'm like, I don't even know what I am doing.
May I?
May what?
Pet Blacktooth.
I look at Blacktooth, and he puts his snout a little bit further forward. You can try.
I do. First, just like one quick like over the head. And
you see his ears kind of go like do the thing to like adjust his head.
Yeah, so I keep going and like I'll like do some scritches around the ears.
His eyes go a little bit brighter.
Oh, good Blacktooth. Yeah, you're not so bad. Yeah.
Danny, I'm gonna be standing at the edge of the circle, looking out, like keeping watch during this.
Yep.
All right. So, while you guys are all having this conversation, even beforehand, I'm investigating the dragon. Trying to glean anything from here.
Are you investigating for anything in particular, or like?
Yeah, I would like to, look for, obviously if there's anything magical on it, any items, but obviously, I'd like to harvest some stuff like the last dragon we did.
Okay.
I want dragon gear.
It doesn't have any pockets or pouches or anything like that. So, but if you would like teeth or scales,
scales,
like that,
teeth, spines, all that stuff. Yeah, like last time. Yeah.
Then you've got two choices. Either you can give me a strength check to try and brute force remove them,
okay,
or you can make a medical check to try and
surgically remove them.
Correct. Cut them out. Take your knife and remove them in one piece.
Yeah. I do have a.
I'm like, Valen, will you help the wizard?
Yeah. So yeah, I will actually help, but I will also, because have you rolled anything yet?
Yeah, I rolled technically a medical check. It's my better stat than the other one. Strength at -1. It's always better.
Yeah.
And you cut out. So Valen, you can either roll one as well, or you can assist him.
Actually have pretty good medicine.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on just a second.
Gotcha.
The stream is saying it ended.
Oh.
Are you guys getting anything?
Oh, it did. It went offline.
Oh no.
What? Uh-oh.
It says we're still live on OBS, so I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
Twitch itself?
It could be Twitch.
Could be. So what did you roll, Chris, on your first roll?
I rolled. If I'm rolling with advantage, I roll it.
That's up to Larry. You keep cutting out right at the numbers.
I rolled a 21 on my medicine check.
Oh, he rolled a 21. Okay.
Yeah.
What did
His.
and what did you roll?
I
What did you
rolled
roll,
a
Easy?
12.
A 12.
I rolled
Okay.
a 12. The opposite. Just switch the 2 and the 1.
Okay. So Easy, you yourself are able to remove 5 teeth
Nice.
and 6 scales.
6 scales. All right.
Valen, are you going more for scales or teeth?
Okay. Okay, would you get easy?
I got 5 teeth and 6 scales.
Let's go scales.
Okay. So
We're still offline on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
so you remove 23 scales
Woo.
and 10 teeth because that was a good roll.
All right, I'll give that to you easy. So go ahead and.
All
Up
right.
there.
Sweet.
So we have 15 teeth and 29 scales total.
Yep. It's a lot of adult dragon weight.
Mm-hmm.
No, not white. That's just a color. It's actually this is a moonstone dragon.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
What
it's
color is
it's
it?
out of the new dragon book that came out pretty recent.
Nice.
Was that
Moonstone
the
dragon.
Fizban's,
Yeah,
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So I think
yeah. It
Because
had
I
a
got-
few more things, but to be honest, I pulled back a little bit after I made that bad miscount. But the way it's written is it's like it's 9 outside of the parentheses, and then 1d8 plus 5 in parentheses, and I'm like, no, PEMDAS, like math brain, like the way this is written, that's how you add it.
Yeah.
Do we need to hold for a minute to get?
no. What I'm gonna
Do we need to hold
is
for a second in order to get the stream back online?
We're still recording, so it was essentially this will
It's
be
not
the,
live.
this will be the YouTube for the YouTube video. I think that's gonna be because we don't have that much longer left. I'm imagining.
Yeah, no, you guys are getting pretty close.
Okay. All right.
So we don't want to try to get back on Twitch.
No, that's so confusing because it's showing as live right now, and I don't know.
We are definitely not live right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
trying to log into our.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep going so we don't have to cut this out of the
Yeah.
YouTube part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
of
thinking
course.
because I'd have to stop
So-
everything.
Still recording.
We're
Yes.
still recording.
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. Mhm.
So we'll have the YouTube video at least.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So is anyone else doing things while they're taking this time? Because now I will tell you you two would not get the short rest.
Right.
But we would not get the short rest.
Things. Yeah.
Correct.
That's fine.
Back off my hit points because I had rolled some hit die, but
Because you
I did
because you
that
guys would
before.
be. That's the difference between taking the roll yourself and advantage. Because you could have sat there and like directed him, but
Yeah,
No, that's fine.
That's totally cool. Gotta take off the stuff I rolled, so we're good. All right, cool.
Alrighty. And so I imagine everyone's in the circle, right? That's what's happening right now. People are
That's
within
where I am anyway.
Okay. All right. And so I'll walk back to the circle and quickly made a very crude, but I fashioned a moonstone dragon's tooth necklace very quickly, and I hand it over to Lady Empress. I say, now you have something to lose. So we're here together to make this happen, yeah. We will not run until everyone is safe.
She doesn't say anything. She just sort of stares at it in her hand.
Let's just hope we don't run into another dragon that asks for something that's important to us. We just kill it again. I would have voted for you to be king, yeah. Of Corandia. Ask these people. I said so.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you would be queen, I guess, right?
You see a sort of wry smile on her face, and she says, many did, actually.
Hmm.
But a vampire can't sit on the throne of Corandia.
Hmm.
And I had other business to attend to.
Ah. I can respect that, yeah. I can respect that.
I think that might have something to do with why I am what I am now.
Hmm.
I'm not a vampire expert, so I apologize if this comes off as rude or obtuse, but is this what all vampires look like as they grow older, or are you like an extreme case of a vampire?
To tell the truth, as far as I know, nothing like me has ever existed. No vampire has ever been redeemed before, so this is all new territory. But I'm not sure a vampire really ages. If it's never really... It's not alive, so it can't die.
Hmm. But a vampire with a soul, yeah, is quite a different thing.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I suppose I'm surprised and intrigued at my apparent lack of aging as you are.
Yeah, I guess the perk of having Star Elf in the blood can do that to you. But I believe that deep down you're willing to sacrifice for us. That means that there's good deep down, not a vampire. I don't see vampire. See truth.
How do you not see vampires? She literally looks like a vampire.
Okay, it's a thing called a metaphor, yeah? I mean, I don't literally see, I do see as a vampire.
Sure, I got that, but there was a very awkward, weak metaphor. They'd be like, I don't see horns. And I'm like, I'm a tiefling. How do you not see horns? You know? Like one of those things where it's like, it's right there.
I just crack out my pipe and sit down and start taking a couple long draws. Is that not the end? I don't know what is next. So, we probably should get ready.
Apparently Ludomir's next, whoever that is.
Maybe.
I will kill anyone that gets in my way. I want Stoic back.
Hmm.
And I rub the wedding ring on my hand, obviously having no idea who it is, but like you can tell Asura's like really hoping it's Stoic. Like she's in the back of her mind, she's really hoping this is Stoic.
I noticed like you rubbing yours, and then I look over in Valen's direction. And you're also married. Do we think it's Kiri? Is that what we think happened to you?
Maybe. There is a little smirk on his face.
Yeah.
That's not just Larry, that's Valen.
Yeah.
It's definitely Kitty.
Yeah.
And I look and I like kind of rub on the Ixie symbol along your tunic. I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
This is not for nothing.
Yeah. It is kind of written all over me, isn't it?
Subtlety was never your strong suit, apparently.
No. No, it was not. I'm kind of interested to know the Valen that became because I knew her.
Well, he seems lovely.
I hope he is. I think he's happy. At least there's that.
I'm happy for you.
As I am for you.
I don't know what this means, to be perfectly honest. Is it something that is now? Something that was? I don't wear the ruby ring anymore.
Perhaps it's an upgrade.
Aesthetically, it's a bit of a downgrade, but I don't know.
Look at it as this for, even if it were for a short period of time, you found someone to share your love with. I think you can hopefully cherish. There's a version of you out there that has that.
But at what cost? It seems like we sacrificed a lot in our time. Especially if there were walls that were built between us. And obviously, we feel them, but we don't experience them right now. So something is deep inside of us.
Yes, and I actually agree with Lady Empress on this. I think we can make a choice, even not knowing all of the circumstances, the situation, whatever led to these walls. And we can choose to forgive whatever that was and move forward in whatever this is and let it be.
You will always be my brother.
You, my sister. Until the end.
Yeah. I go over to Bear.
Yeah, you come over and like as y'all were talking, I've reached inside my armor and I've pulled out a silver flame medallion. I'm just kind of like forlornly looking at it, kind of like lightly rubbing it, halfway paying attention to you guys, just staring at the medallion.
I don't know what oaths you made or oaths you broke, but you'll never lose me. Now pick me up.
Really?
Yes, give me a hug.
Okay. Okay.
Lift me.
While this adorable interaction is happening, I think probably Enthris and Easy. Can I get a history check from both of you, please?
Yes. Checks.
And Enthris probably with advantage because you've been around longer.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So after hearing Valen's comment about Ludador, Ludimir, the name just kind of bounces around for a little bit, and both of you seem to kind of remember hearing about it, and it kind of starts to click. You don't know full history, but you do remember hearing tales of a once great king named Ludimir. He was actually Lord of the Shadow Realm, was Lord of the Shadow Realm, and fell out of favor with his wife and was exiled. And basically had started going mad and barely being conscious, and has been living in the Feywild after he lost favor with his wife, the Queen of Night and Magic. And so after she banished him, he's just been living alone in his tower, crumbling from madness, and has turned to making bargains with devils and demons and archfays and everything else to try to regain his freedom and find a way back. And so he's been dealing, that he's deals in favors, and that he is also known as the Moonlit King. But other than that, that's all the vague, it all kind of starting to click with where you're at, and the realization of just who you guys may be in the layer of is starting to dawn on you.
Do you all share any of that with the rest of us?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yes. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I definitely do. Start recanting the memories of Ludimir. Not to be confused with the other king, Ludicrous. Different code.
With his great spell, Get Back.
I don't know me like that.
Whoa.
And Move.
Got a midget around my neck.
Yes, I believe the old King Ludicrous could talk very fast. He had a
very fast.
The way he made decrees was just.
There's a high-level bard.
High-level bard, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, well, hold on a second. How did we piss off Ludimir? Why did he kidnap Stoic?
Have something to do with the deals with the devils that he's making. I mean, there's a
Or our
common
missing
thread.
time here.
Yeah, there's a
You
common thread.
You think the bee guy did this to him? I don't want to say his name. I don't know how power works. But I feel like if you say his name, he appears. So I just call him the bee guy. I think you know what I'm talking about.
The shitty little devil boy. Yes.
That guy. Do you think he contracted Ludimir to kidnap Stoic?
I don't know anything about these stupid contracts. I just know Stoic fucked up and made it worse for himself. And he was a fool for doing it. But he's our fool.
So that's why he's not a cleric anymore.
Yes. I feel like the secrets can kind of kill us. Yes, and that is what happened.
Plus, you deserve to know since you've come with us. You should know what we're potentially walking into.
He made a deal with the devil. It cost him his cleric powers, and he gained more powers that are not radiant.
This devil must be strange or powerful or both to go to the Feywild for such contracts. Did you do something while you were here that would have affected that?
Well, we did.
Yeah, we did piss off an archfey. That did not help. Well,
Not-
we is a strong word. Stoic and I pissed off an archfey. I will take ownership of that. The rest of the team was actually doing a good job and doing exactly what was asked of them. And then Stoic saw some animals, and I saw Stoic looking at some animals, and I wanted Stoic to smile at me. So I helped him do something really stupid and piss off an archfey.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we got out of that because Stoic made his deal, right?
I don't know how magic works, and but then like my like mage hand pops up, and I'm just like, oh, not is not the time, and it goes away.
Well, Archfey is enemies and deals with devils. I'm learning all sorts of things about the Folly.
Welcome to the club.
Indeed,
We don't call ourselves the Folly for nothing.
that wasn't necessarily a completely positive connotation with that name.
Hmm.
We're folly to ourselves just as much, if not more, than we are follies to other entities, beings, enemies, villains.
We're basically bad luck with a luck cleric.
So between the mad former king of the Shadow Realm and Archfey and a very powerful devil, I don't think any of our options for who might be the culprit here is a good one.
Yeah.
Please, not with us.
Is there anything that I can get from specifically from the Shadow Realm? Like, is there anything that I am like picking up?
I don't know how associated you are with it.
I don't know. Just like, I mean, I'm a sorcerer of shadow, so like, I don't know if I have any sort of like
No, because
touchstone.
no, they've got it with the history because the Shadow Realm. He has been kicked out of the Shadow Realm for centuries. Like he's
I guess
more-
sorry. My question was like, do I sense someone of shadow? Like, would I have the ability to like feel shadow?
You've been feeling funny this whole time.
Yeah, I've been feeling itchy.
Like every time you guys see your shadows in moonlight, they move. They're unnatural.
Is when you say Shadow Realm, do you mean the Shadow Fell
Yes.
or something else?
Where
Okay.
you went as Stoic?
I'm gonna let you take that one because it's written both ways in the description of this guy. It's written as Shadow Realm and Shadow Fae.
So Shadow Realm, so the Shadow Fell is like the planar opposite of the Feywild. Like they're on opposite sides of the Great Wheel. They're
It's where Stoic. It's where Stoic.
it's where
got
Stoic
banished
went.
Yeah, because it literally calls it in his description the Moonlit King of the Shadow Fae and Lord of the Shadow Realm.
Okay, those are different things. So the Shadow, like Fae, would still be within the Feywild.
Okay.
Most of the time, there's lots of dark Fae. Like there's lots of.
Okay, because
You guys mostly interact with the lighter side of the Feywild when you were there. There's a dark side to it.
yeah, but it
There's the
looks
Queen
like-
of Air and Darkness, which is the Winter Queen. But there's also there's lots of the Feywild is just as big as the regular world. It's
yeah, it
there's
is
lots
the
to
it is
it.
the Shadow Fae because he was banished from the courts of the Shadow Fae.
Okay. So that's a different thing then.
Okay.
It would have been quite curious to have a Shadowfell person in the Feywild like that. Like
Yeah, no, it is just Shadow. He was on the courts of the Shadow Fae.
okay. And the
Okay.
Shadowfell is ruled by Morin herself, so
Got you. So it worked. It fits good because I was just
Yeah.
taking a shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark.
you're too late.
I'm actually gonna like. Do we see shadows moving around right now?
Yes, because you guys are in a place since you've entered the tower that has moonlight coming in, and it's like your shadows are, they're like wavering. It's not solidly still like it should be.
I'm going to put my hand on my shadow, and I'm just going to say, do you know where he is right now?
You hear no response.
Can you show me?
Nothing happens. The shadow, when you place your hand to it, it feels like your normal shadow. It just seems to be acting peculiar, especially since you have a vampire that's never had a shadow suddenly having a shadow.
Why is it that I can make a shadow dog appear out of nowhere, but I can't have a conversation with a shadow? What kind of weird magic logic is that?
So, DM question.
Yes.
My magic circle makes it difficult for fey creatures to enter. Like, do these basically are these shadow creatures? Are they like having to make rolls to like enter, or are they there?
You know, that's a good point. I will say that much like when Easy had the torchlight on his staff and your shadows seemed to react normal in the shadow of that light, they're also acting normal while inside your circle.
Like, I'm taking maybe a little step further. It's like, do we see anything outside the circle? Like, are shadows trying to get in?
No, nothing's trying to get in. It's just that if you pay close attention while you're outside of the circle, your shadows do just ever so slightly, and inside the circle or with non-moonlight light sources, they act like normal shadows.
I point that out to Easy. I mean, do you see what's happening here?
Yeah, I cannot quite figure it out. Yeah. Obviously, the Feywild is quite mysterious in nature. So, I will try to. Let's see here. I'll try to. Can I cast Identify on? That's like on an object. I don't know if you cast on a shadow. Is there a way to cast Identify onto the shadow or no? You can say no. It's like,
No. I mean, you can do an Arcana check if you want to see if you can figure out what kind of magic's going on.
Okay, sure.
Guidance.
All right, that is a 21 Arcana check.
That's a good roll.
So I
So
can figure out any magical traditions that involve changes of moonlight to shadows.
Yeah, D4 if it makes any different.
I will say that you don't exactly know what's going on, but you know whatever it is has to do with this place and the moonlight itself.
Okay.
So
not like other parts of the Feywild aren't affected like this.
Correct.
Like I don't recall the moonlight in where in the other parts of the Feywild doing this in particular. Okay.
Correct. It just seems to be in here, and this moonlight almost feels artificial and has since you've been in the surrounding area.
Gotcha.
So.
All right.
If we are quite rested well enough, I don't know that we should stay here longer than necessary.
Yeah.
Very true.
I'm good to go.
Okay. So, just to kind of speed it up, after you guys feel rested and you leave your circle, you cautiously and carefully head up the stairs and leads you to a hallway corridor that goes down, and it opens up and widens. There's no door, there's no way to stop you, but you do hesitate a little bit because as you're entering the opening, you are startled by seeing moving figures, and upon moving up forward, you realize those creatures are you, and that in this open area there's a giant wall length mirror from top to bottom, corner to corner, and even you, Lady Entress, are seeing yourself in this mirror, which immediately alerts you to something is not quite right, and that is where we will end tonight.
The vampires.
Okay.
Okay.
Next
Very
time, we will see if you guys make it through the looking glass.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
So yes, thank you, viewers, for any of you who are left. I don't even know if we're live.
We're back live again.
We are. We're live right now.
Hey!
Okay.
There we
If any
go.
of you are left,
I have no
thank
idea
you
what
for
happened.
joining us. Next week will be the conclusion of Search for Stoic, and I will let it be known that it is probably not going to be a normal length episode. It'll be a little shorter. So,
Challenge accepted.
Yep, we're going to wrap this up.
Challenge.
Have a shorter episode, and we'll be good to go.
Prepare for some RP moments, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
RP
we
out.
will stretch it out.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Vamp for 2 hours.
Yep.
We got this.
Just talking to each other. In a loop.
We have to make a decision? No worries. We can make this last an hour and a half.
Let's go back to our early episodes and just detail the hell out of our decision. Like
Talk it
every
so
little
bad.
nitpicky thing.
All you got to do is put a fork in the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
There forever.
Kill an hour. We're good.
It's true.
But yes, thank you all for joining us, and we hope to see you next week.
Yep.
Bye, friends. Good night.
Nice.
Good
Adios.
night.
Farewell.